Hello and welcome back to the Nick Claxton Fan Club podcast. I believe this is episode 10.
Whoa, wait, is it really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We've been at this for a minute
We're
now.
at it. We are on our shit. We are
Yes, we
on
are.
honestly, I did not know how committed y'all were to this, so I didn't know if we were going to make it to episode 10. So give a round of applause for ourselves.
Hit the button.
Shit was nice. It's not
We
a
don't
thing
have a button
anymore. Yeah, they wiped
they
they
switched
wiped
up
the board. There's nothing there. Unfortunately, we don't have any sounds for y'all all the time, but
Wait, hold it. No, you got to hold the button.
Yeah, hold it.
no, shit's not happening, man.
Oh, that muted everybody. All right. So yeah, we're back with episode 10. This is 2 podcasts recorded in 2 weeks, which is a massive
Do we pop up
improvement.
on the search bar?
This is a massive improvement from where we've been at.
Uh-oh.
So yeah. I'm Rocco. I'm joined by my co-hosts Martin,
Hello.
Q,
How we doing?
and Ben.
What up?
So little story time for those listening at home. Yeah, our co-host Ben here might be a little quiet today because he was recently concussed in a game of pickup basketball by one of our fellow suitemates.
I'm the GOAT, however, and I'm going to fight through this shit, and I am going to make my opinions known on every topic, even if I don't sound like a competent human being.
Hey, you remember what
Who does?
Hey, you remember what Lil Baby said? Shout out my label, that's me. That's what he said.
That was Lil
true.
Mabu.
That's
No, that was
Lil
not
Baby.
Little Mabu.
what y'all know about Lil Mabu.
No,
what
that's
y'all know
Lil
about
Baby.
Lil Mabu.
That was Dax, guys.
Oh,
Come on.
shit.
All right, guys.
You're insane. You're in pain.
You can tell by what you're saying.
Guys, they don't understand. Holy shit, the Bears are up 20-3.
Jesus.
It's all DJ Moore, I swear to God. Anyway,
Yeah,
we got to
we're
talk ball.
recording on a Thursday night, but anyway, we're here to talk about basketball. Something big happened in the basketball world while we've been away for the week. Drew Holiday to the Boston Celtics, which is something that we kind of broached.
That's the important thing? Not Wenyen Gabriel?
What do you mean? Wenyen Gabriel, the GOAT.
What's wrong with you, guy?
Which that's a possibility that we broached last time that we were on about Drew coming to Boston, and I believe Q, it was you who said that if we get Drew Holiday, we're the best team on paper in the league.
And I still believe it.
I still believe it too, but we did have to give up Robert Williams and Malcolm Brogdon and a pick swap and a first.
Upset.
Can I say my piece with this?
Yes.
So, as a Celtics fan, I do hate that we gave up Rob Williams because he's been great for us for the last 4 years. And 4 or 5 years and whatnot. Oh, God.
Our producer just showed up.
Our producer just showed up.
I'm in
He's
the
a little
producer
late,
seat
but
as we
he
speak.
just showed up.
We've been recording for 3 minutes.
Ibrahim.
Okay. I'm in the producer seat.
Welcome.
Now. But, yeah, you know, we did have Rob for that little bit of time. Shout out Rob Williams, first of all. Great center.
Shout out my label, that's me.
The one
You're in pain.
thing that you have to think about as a bitch. This was what was holding that up. Thanks.
You don't get a seat, motherfucker.
Oh,
Come over
fuck.
here if you want.
Yeah, go over there. Oh well, fuck.
Gross.
Well, now it doesn't matter. Okay, Robert.
You don't even really need to be here. I'm not
What
gonna
about
lie.
Roberto Williams?
Here we go, Robert
What
Williams.
you know about Roberta?
He did play. He played for the Celtics. Shout out the 4 years he played with the Celtics.
He did play for
But
the Celtics.
if you do notice one thing, it's the fact that he has one game so far where he has played, or one season so far where he has played over 60 games, and that is the. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the year coming back from COVID?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's also the finals year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2020, 2021 is
That
bubble.
is the finals
That's the
year.
year that we made the finals.
And he did miss part of the
Wait, no,
season.
it's not.
So I will say, as a fan of the Celtics, I am upset that he's gone. He was a great locker room team chem guy, but when you think about it on a full aspect, what the Celtics got was a durable guy in Drew Holiday, and we got rid of durable, very what? Fucking what is he?
Pull up the stats.
Pull up the stats.
Pull up his durability stats, please.
What's
Can
his
we-
injury problem?
That's what I was about to ask. This motherfucker Rocco is talking about injury probability as if that's a real fucking stat last
Look at
night.
this. Look at
I
this.
can't
Look at
believe
this.
this shit.
The last time he played more than 70 games in a year was 2013.
We're talking about 70. Everybody knows the baseline is 60.
That's not the baseline.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Everybody talks about. All right,
but even if you look at this like sample size, Drew Holiday is at least more healthy,
more durable
than
he
Rob
is.
Williams by far.
Yes.
way more
sure.
durable.
And Brogdon.
I missed
And
the
when you
year
think
where he
about
played.
Brogdon
Played
did miss a good
82
amount of
games
this
his
year.
second season.
I missed the season where he had 81 in 2018. But
Yeah, so
me.
when you think about that durability, and we are getting rid of some of our elite, less durable players in Malcolm Brogdon and Robert Williams, I do believe that is a positive. I also believe that it's a positive as Celtics fans. We love Rob Williams. We also recognize that man did not have an offensive bag at all.
What do you mean? You could lob it to him anywhere on the court, and he's finishing that shit.
Okay,
he shot 75% from the field.
That's true.
This year.
Occasional baseline mid-range.
Buddy,
I've seen those.
he
that is something he
have-
did every once in a while.
He does not have the offensive bag, however. And when it came to Malcolm Brogdon was not as durable. And in terms of a starting point guard, I prefer to have Drew Holiday. So in the full-term aspect, and then contract-wise matching, I understand why they had to, because the only other player we would have been able to give up would have been Derek White. And if we're getting rid of Derek White, then what is the point of replacing Marcus Smart at that point? Because that's really what Drew's there to do. He's there to replace Marcus and be a better Marcus. That's my personal opinion. As a Celtics fan, it sucks, but it's a really good trade for the Timberwolves. They get a lot back. And in terms of the Celtics, we get a very...
Timberwolves?
Oh, fuck.
God damn.
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers.
Bro,
Timberwolves really came up on
Timberwolves
this
won the
one.
trade.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a hell of a day. Buddy, no shit, he's shooting fucking 75%. Fucking 3 for 5.
He had the offensive post game of like a
3.5.
Kwame Brown, like a Hasheem to beat.
He's putting up 5 shots a
he's the
game.
Like if he got the ball in his hands, he looks like he like gets scared and tries to throw it away.
It's not something you want.
So that's my piece on it. I, as a Celtics fan, sad to see Rob go. Wasn't as attached to Brogdon. I do love him as a player, but he wasn't like a true Celtic.
Yeah. Wait, he had a career high at 10 assists, Rob Williams did? When did Rob put up 10 assists?
Rob Williams is an
Dude, I
underrated
swear to God,
passer. Swear to God.
Having this TV here is so bad for like
Oh,
the
in a
attention
game.
span.
Yeah, no,
Because
it's rough,
I'm just looking
I
at the
thought you meant
stats
in a
we bring up.
season. That was true.
No. In one game. Yeah, no. Rob Williams is an underrated passer for big man, but
Yeah, when he gets to the high
On New
post.
Year's Eve.
Damn, he put up a triple-double?
yeah, no, he
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna miss all those fucking like 11 block games he has once in a while. That's fun.
Yeah, no.
That's so fun to watch because he'll just swat shit from out of nowhere. It's crazy. But no, I don't disagree. After having sat with this trade for a few days now, I don't. And honestly, like from the get go, I knew this was like not a bad trade for us. It's just like, man, we fucking gave up every piece of the heart and soul of this team this
we really
offseason
did.
because we gave up Marcus Smart and
Well,
Rob Williams.
I don't know about every piece of the heart and soul. Like, that's
Jaylen Brown.
a little bit of
Al
hyperbole.
Horford is still there.
I think Derek
Al-
White is.
Derek White
still
has
there,
taken
Derek
over
White's
some
still
of
there.
that, but like
Hey,
Jaylen Brown.
Tatum.
a large piece of the heart and soul of this team for the past few
Marcus
years
Smart and Rob.
is just gone after this offseason, which is going to be so weird. Our team looks so different, even though
I'd
there's
say
like some of the
Grant's up
same
there
guys
too,
around.
definitely.
Grant
But,
too. I forgot about Grant. How could I
Basically,
forget?
for me, this trade, it puts us in a good position to be top of the conference, probably, I would say. It's either us or the Bucks, realistically.
I don't think it's the Bucks.
And I think that the one thing that concerns me about it, which you've probably heard at this point from anyone that's analyzed this trade, is we have a very, very lacking big man rotation. We simply have Al Horford, Kristaps Porzingis, and Wenyen Gabriel.
Luke Cornett.
And Luke Cornett. Oh
Ignore
man.
that.
The Eclipse.
Tatum could play the 4.
The Eclipse.
I don't want to
but-
see Tatum play the 4 for another
But
season.
yeah, I mean, the one thing outside of that though is like our top end talent is better than anyone's in the league. Realistically, we have the best top 6 in the league by far, I would say.
Easily.
Yeah. All right. I have a couple things to say about this trade. For one, it's very much so in line with what we've seen from the Celtics. We have, like, over the last 15 years, we've had a habit of putting together a core of players that we really like, that are really fun to watch and have like a lot of heart and really gel as a locker room. And then we trade those pieces, but we get better, which it sucks as a fan because like you develop a parasocial relationship with these players and you want to see them individually succeed and in the context of the team. But it's kind of like, you can kind of view it as the Celtics like kind of shedding their skin every time that they need to take a step forward, because we saw it with like trading away Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, getting those picks that set us up for the next 10 years. We saw it with like the Jay Crowder, Avery Bradley team, got rid of those pieces, got Kyrie, got better as a team. Then we got rid of Kyrie, got better as a team, and now we're getting rid of like Marcus, Grant. So this is a theme that we've seen before, and although it sucks to see and it sucks to go through it again, I do trust that we are going to get better as a team. And also just looking at the trade in a vacuum, as much as I hate to see guys like Rob and to a lesser extent Brogdon, because I've always been a really, really big Rob Williams fan. Even drafting him, I thought we got great value for the 30th pick.
Oh my God, on draft day, I was so excited for Rob Williams. I watched every single highlight of that man.
Me too.
I went back and watched him, and I was like, this man is going to be, like, at the very least, as good as, like, prime DeAndre Jordan.
Mm-hmm. But, again, just looking at the trade, now that we've had time to sit with it, I mean, I would say the biggest flaw with these Celtics teams over the last like 5 years or so is that we've struggled to have a guy who just can really facilitate the ball and make the offense flow like a true team rather than just like 4 different guys doing ISO on possession. Like that's a theme that we've seen, especially in like high intensity games where we start to lose some momentum. We'll just have like Tatum and Brown and Smart start doing ISO and kind of just losing the ball. So it's good that we now have like a floor general out there, somebody who can facilitate the offense, knows what they're doing, and obviously a great veteran locker room guy who's won before. So I think it's an excellent trade. But yeah, it sucks to see him go, but I think we're going to be a lot better as a team.
My friends, let's say goodbye to producer Ibrahim.
Sweet.
Later, Jethro.
Short and sweet appearance here, you could say.
You should listen to the song by Sadie Soul.
The one
Anxiety.
I'm a little concerned about the depth of the Celtics now.
I agree. Yeah. I mean, I think it's better than a lot of people think it is, but it's not going to be good still.
Like, backup point guard, Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard now.
Yep.
And then Derek White at the 2.
Derek White at the 2.
Probably O'Shea,
Brissett,
Brissett,
or
Hauser.
Hauser's
Hauser.
Actually,
Yeah,
you know
Hauser's
what? Hauser. I saw this stat earlier
Jordan
today.
Walsh at the 4.
I saw this stat earlier today.
No,
Al.
I mean, I had Al at the 4 starting.
I saw this stat earlier today, but actually, something interesting was like Sam Hauser.
JD
defensively,
Delano Bantam.
His defensive rating was like one of the highest in the league
which is
last year.
crazy.
because he's getting garbage time minutes against bad teams,
That's
and he's
true.
playing his heart out because he's playing for a rotation.
It's just an
spot.
interesting
Bro, he
stat.
played 80 games last season. What do you mean?
I mean, we got
Sam Hauser
Yeah, he
played
did.
80 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in like the rotation. Like
Sam
He just
Hauser
didn't
played
play a
a
lot
lot
of
like
minutes.
8 or
Yeah.
9. Yeah.
He played, but he didn't play a lot of minutes.
there was a point where they played.
My-
I mean,
my
Sam
bet is
Hauser. I
he
think
was
he'll
running
be
probably
decent this year.
He's probably running 12 minutes a game.
He's that gritty kind of player. You know,
Bro's there to fill.
He's real gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's there to fill.
he's got that dog
Holy
in him.
shit.
Some would say
Sam Hauser played 80 games last year.
better than
80
your
games,
favorite player.
16 minutes a game. He's averaging 16 minutes a game, dude. He was
Shooting
getting fucking minutes.
42% from 3.
42% from 3.
45.
I mean,
How many minutes?
16.
Oh yeah, no, that's really good.
No, like
That's
mid
really
and the
solid.
season he was playing a lot.
And the fact that he
'Cause
had
he was-
so many,
he's hitting, like, every shot.
The fact that he was so strong on the defensive end is such a weird thing to think about. Like, because it seems like they teams when you go against the Celtics, like if Sam Hauser's on the floor, like that's who they're attacking.
Yeah, they were
But
doing
realistically,
that, but he was holding his own.
realistically, That's a bad idea because apparently he's one of the best defenders in the league.
Whoa.
One of the best. I'm going to go on a limb. The best.
Oh, shit. No way, Marty.
Samuel Hauser.
DPOY, Sam Hauser.
3 and D at its finest.
We're getting our second DPOY in 3 years. I'm telling you now.
That boy couldn't put up even a
and the 3-point contest.
And it's going to be Sam Hauser.
I really go back. I go back and forth a lot on the Celtics depth because we seem like we're not that deep of a team, but if you actually look at the kind of talent we have from like 6 through 9, I'd say it's not bad. Like, all right, I think the cutoff is 9 because you got Derek White, Sam Hauser, Jordan Walsh, O'Shea Brissett, I guess,
Peyton
and then
Pritchard?
after
Who is
Peyton Pritchard. And then after those 4 guys, the drop off is crazy. But
I like Jay Scrub.
I don't. Lamar Stevens.
Lamar Stevens was actually pretty solid last year. I forgot we picked him up. He wasn't solid, but like he was, he was Lamar Stevens.
JD Davidson, maybe.
I don't know what y'all know about Lamar.
He was looking pretty good in
but
Summer League.
He was. JD was looking.
He wasn't shooting good, but he
was
get
looking
like
good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Scrub.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a
no, both of them, but I like Scrub.
The Celtics' depth this year, I feel like, is one of those things that it's like we got to see a couple games and feel it out a little bit. Like we'll be watching. When is it? Saturday that they play?
Yeah.
So we'll watch that game probably.
I think it's like
last season,
it's good enough.
Lamar Stevens was playing 18 minutes a game, so he was good enough where they could play him for 18 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was decent. He wasn't like
You forget
Shit.
that there
on Cleveland too.
there are
He's
guys
more of like an innings eater. You know what I mean?
No, that's a Phil guy right there.
what did you call him?
Phil.
Innings eater.
I don't know what you're talking
It's a
about.
baseball term.
I used to play
What sport is
baseball
this?
and I have no clue what that's.
What is this?
An innings eater's like a long relief pitcher or a starter you just throw out there to like fucking eat up 6 innings a game.
Yeah, you don't. So
Tanner
Oh
Houck
my
back in
God.
his day.
He's just out there so the other guys can like sit on the bench for a minute. And
yeah,
then
you know
get
what we
back
call
up and
that?
play.
A filler.
That's
He
called-
fills.
that's
He's on the
called
court
same
to
thing.
It's called the
fill.
bench.
Same thing.
That's called
No, that's
the bench.
That is kind of the bench. I'm not gonna lie to you.
In that specific
You
term,
know
actually,
what
it'd
I
be the
mean.
bench warmer. But he can fill in terms of other players that are on the team. Brissett's going to be one of those filler guys again.
I don't mind Brissett.
Is Jordan Walsh probably playing the 4 for us? Is that what's happening?
That's what I think.
Either the 3 or the
I would
4.
say the 3.
Who's playing?
Then who's playing the 4 on the
Wait,
bench?
how tall is
He's
Jordan
like
Walsh?
6'7".
He's like 6'7", but
He's
he's
7'2"
solid.
wingspan.
He's a solid man.
Yeah, and he's like
6'7",
known for being a
205.
really solid defender.
Yeah,
Bro's real
He's
long.
listed as a guard.
he's listed as a guard.
Nah, but here's
what?
Here's
That's
the thing.
crazy.
You want me to be
actually.
real? You want me to be real? In terms of people who can play like 1 through 4, he's one of them.
Yeah,
Why
no,
is
I-
Yeah,
Tatum,
no, that's true.
Why is
I-
Tatum
no,
a
not
forward
one.
guard?
He's like a 2 through 4 guy.
Tatum's a forward.
Okay.
He's not. He's not a 1.
But I mean, the thing,
No,
another
yeah.
thing you have to recognize is a lot of times, like young guys coming into the league, you start them out at a position smaller than what they should be playing because you need to give them a little bit of time to get used to the physicality of the league before you can just throw them out there at the 4 on a regular basis because it's a grind, really.
Well, when you think about, I want to go back to our bench depth. So you'd be having Derek White off the bench. You'd be having Pritchard off the bench. You'd be having Walsh off the bench.
Probably
You'd be
Lamar
having,
Stevens.
Who else?
Also, that's assuming.
Hauser.
Yeah.
Hauser. I would put Hauser at the 4.
I just want everyone
You say
listening.
Hauser at the 4?
I want everyone.
Hauser ran the
That's
floor last year a little
gross.
bit.
That's
Hauser
kind
ran the floor
of.
last year a
no.
little bit, actually.
I'm not gonna.
Backup 4,
Why?
That's not bad.
All right, so I just want for everyone listening, I want you guys to know that we're kind of assuming that Derek White is going to be our 6th man, and we're going to run the 2 bigs
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the starting lineup. So it'll be our starters will be Holiday, Brown, Tatum, Al Horford, or Porzingis at the 4 or 5. Either
I
way,
could see them
interchangeable.
putting Al off the bench and moving Tatum to the 4.
I could
don't-
also see
I don't
that.
like-
don't want
I don't
that
want
to
it.
happen.
I'm saying the Celtics
It is
would do
something
that.
that we would do.
There is one more
It's-
comment I want to make about the Celtics, and it's the fact that, as we know last season, that Jason Tatum had a hurt wrist, and he said in the offseason he would be getting surgery on it. He did not get surgery on that wrist.
No, sir.
He got a cortisone shot, which, if you don't know, that's what most players get through when they have an injury that they want to wait till after the season to get surgery on because they want to play out the season because they're contenders or whatever. So a lot of times they get cortisone shots to make it so that they can play throughout the rest of the season. So that's what our star player did. Just saying.
Gotta love me
Lovely.
some Tatum action.
So now I really don't want to see him at the 4 where he can be just even less durable.
We have Delano Banton.
Yeah.
I want Delano Banton.
What do you mean by that, Rocco?
And moving on.
All right. I've had enough of this. I want
Delano Band.
Oh, we do also have
in
Luke.
my bed.
We also do have Luke Cornett coming off the bench.
Yeah. That's who we. Yeah.
I mean, realistically,
A lot of these guys are a mystery.
Who are you?
it's just kind of.
I was about to say, who is
We-
Nia?
I
And
am
Wenyan.
I for-
Wenyan Gabriel isn't listed, but we also have him.
Yes,
I
yes.
forgot that we fucking picked up Svi Mikhailuk too. That's a crazy pickup.
Sviatsev.
That's Sviatoslav. Is that his name?
I thought it was.
Hold on.
just
Why do
Svia,
they not
yeah.
show his full name? Anyway, this is so distracting.
No, I think this is a different guy.
Sviatoslav.
No, it's the same guy.
That is the same guy.
There's not
There's-
more than one Svi
There are
Mikhailuk.
no other Sviatoslav Mikhailuks in the league.
This is the one and only.
Wait, who's that motherfucker with the long ass name who's on the Bucks?
That's Mamu.
Yeah,
right?
Mamu. I'm not gonna try to say his last
Yeah,
name.
no, it's too much.
Yeah, Mamu.
It's
Shout out Mamu.
Yeah, shout out
Friend
Mamu.
of the pod.
Yes, we are well acquainted with Mamu.
Oh, Mamu
Yeah, Sandro
Kashkavelli.
Mamukas. Yes.
Sandro Mamuka Makal. Wait.
Philly.
Yeah, Mamukelashvili.
Mamu
That's what I
Kelashvili.
was talking about.
Yeah, so shout out Mamu. This podcast
Went to
is going
Montverde.
nowhere.
Wait, it's from New York?
Got that dog in him.
Yeah, he looked like he out the Bronx.
I'm Cardi B and I'm from the Bronx.
I don't care anymore.
So Q is breaking shit.
I'm
in
not
the,
breaking shit.
in the
It was like that
studio.
before I was trying
I'm
to
just
fix
telling
it.
y'all.
you breaking shit in the studio.
We are not liable except Q. If anything happens legally,
Career high 28 and 14.
Hold on. Are you blaming me because I'm black?
Q.
Jesus Christ.
There's many things that I would do, and that is definitely one of them. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa!
Hey.
This is going out to the fucking free world, man. You can't
Hey,
be
man.
saying that shit.
Hey man.
Hey, man.
Hey man.
All right, on to the next topic.
I would like to say that this is just a bit.
This is a bit. On to the next topic where we are going to talk about.
I'm concussed.
Now
That's
that a
my
lot of the
excuse.
teams are kind of set into what they're going to be, what we're going to talk about is the upcoming standings. And we're not going to go full 15 because, I'm not going to lie, some of y'all teams don't fucking matter because they suck. But
Shout out the Rockets.
so we're going to talk about the
Shout out
top.
the Orlando Magic.
So what we're going to do is we're going to create our top 8 and
per conference.
per conference. So we're going to go through and we're going to do 8 teams a conference. I'm actually going to try to.
Are we gonna pull up a tier list?
Oh, shit.
Could we NBA team tier list? NBA team.
This is gonna be. We should have set this up beforehand. If
Oh,
this was something we were
100%.
doing, but like
Yeah,
we're
what-
kind
I
of
had
dumb,
no
and
idea.
we kind of
Alright.
just decided on a whim earlier
Lads.
today that like, hey, me personally, my paper got pushed.
Oh, wait,
the
so
due
no,
date
no.
got pushed.
How about
off.
this?
So
we can do it in all 30 then.
Yeah.
are we
We
gonna?
can do.
Wait, let's not do like top 8. Let's just do
Are we
the whole
doing?
fucking
Are we gonna
thing.
Are we
do a
doing a
tier list?
single, like all 4 of us, just one? Are we like voting?
I
Yeah,
think
no,
yeah.
let's-
I think we got it.
Let's do like Hive Mind style where we all say a ranking and we just do like the average of
Shout
that.
out
ranking.
No. We'll go by
Friend
the
of the
team.
pod.
We'll go by team. We'll each say our ranking and we'll do an average. How about
Shout
that?
out Hive Mind.
That's
That's
what I
my
just
favorite
said.
YouTube channel.
Oh,
That's
well, I was
my
gonna
favorite
That is
YouTube channel
also-
right there.
So to the fans, we have a tier list in front of us. We will be listing it and we'll probably put it on video.
Shout out Hive Mind, friend of the
Hive
pod.
Mind is incredible. I love me some Graydon and Riley and DJ
Dignan.
Grant.
What
And
we'll do
Dignan,
is we'll
and,
we'll
Shout out Dignan.
Nick is not green and Quadeca and
that other
Dev
guy.
Lemons.
That other guy-
Brad Taste in Music.
Taste in music.
And also
NFR
Eden.
podcast.
Eden
NF,
is the
shout out
girlfriend
NF.
of Graydon.
Oh,
And
also,
then there's
Quadeca.
before we get
this is so dumb.
I love
Guys-
the NFR podcast.
guys, before
too.
we get started, I do want to say we are going to be coming out with the Spotify real soon.
Are we really?
Yeah, we have
are.
it.
I've
We
been setting it up the
we
last few
created
days.
it.
We
No
created it.
shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't even there for that.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna post all the episodes with Spotify. We're gonna I'm gonna look into Apple Music and all the other podcasting forums so we can get it out
Wherever
every
you get your
and
podcast.
anywhere, baby.
The Nick Claxton fan club has upgraded.
That doesn't
Shout out my label, that's me.
Anyway.
anyway, let's get into this tier
So
list,
we're-
I guess is what we're doing now.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go team by team.
So are we starting with S tier stuff, or are we,
No,
are we
we're
just
gonna
going in
go in-
order?
we're going
I'll
in
go
order.
in order.
I'll
All
explain
right.
it to the-
Alphabetical.
just to
Wait,
explain it to
no,
the fans.
That's not an alphabetical.
we have 30 teams listed on this tier
Alphabetical
list. We're gonna
order,
go
so
team by team and
S
rate
goes
what
last.
and talk about what we think each team should be rated. Some teams are gonna be talked about more than others because, like I said before, some of y'all teams suck. And then we're gonna
For
go
real.
with the average based off of what we all said and put that team in that tier. Are we ready?
I'm so ready. Q.
Starting off, we got the Philadelphia 76ers.
I'll go A.
Ooh, that's high, man.
No.
Have you looked at the news at all?
All right.
I know Harden's like, but I think he's
Name
gonna play.
5 players on the Philadelphia 76ers active roster.
You want to be real?
Tobias Harris, Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, Joel
Oh my God.
Embiid.
I'm not counting
King of the
James
short
Harden.
corner,
You're not
Tobias
counting
Harris.
James Harden.
No.
Fucking, did Jordan Yang get traded?
Yeah, here we go.
No.
My point is made.
Tyrese Maxey.
I said Tyrese Maxey.
Oh,
I
we
didn't
also
hear
have
you.
5. It's going to be S, A, B, C, D. S is for like your finals.
There's no F tier because
Shake Milton.
We're being nice today.
I don't think there's any F
Shake
tier
Milton
teams.
is true.
I don't see any F tier teams in the league, really.
Buddy, the Houston Rockets.
I don't
No,
think
they
the
got
Houston
they got
Rockets
think
are
they're
an
an
F
F
seed.
tier. Yeah.
I would.
Let's focus
they're
on the
damn
team
close.
at hand.
Yeah, let's go
All
one
right,
by.
76ers.
All right, I'll probably go B because I
Marty's
couldn't
giving
name
B.
5 players, which is embarrassing.
Rock.
It's not embarrassing for you. That's embarrassing for Daryl Morey. I'm going to go with a C tier. I think they're going to regress heavily.
Oh, hot take.
Hotter.
I personally, I see them as a B tier team just because Harden is being himself and not cooperating, and Embiid can't do it by himself. There's not a lot of help around him other than Maxey and Tobias Harris. So king of the short corner can't do it all, man. Tobias Harris, shout out. But yeah, I'm going B.
I also agree that
My
they
favorite
are B
YouTuber,
tier.
king of the
I do
short
want to
corner.
say, I think we should make this clear. S tier should be one team from each conference.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I wasn't
because
doing
that
that
way,
yet.
because if we're talking about S, you're finals bound, motherfucker.
All right, fine.
So it should
That's-
be
Nah,
like
there's like 4 S tier teams.
Yeah, I'm
Disagree.
putting the Bucks and Celtics in S.
Bucks,
Well,
Celtics, and
all
Nuggets.
right.
Yeah, no, we can
Let's
do 4
top
or
two.
Let's do
5.
four.
No, we can go top 2, like Western
Top
Conference.
Top 2
Eastern
from
Conference?
each
Yeah, all right.
conference. Yeah,
Word.
So but
So
they're
Sixers
are
go
in
B.
B.
yeah, I can live with that.
It's really a shame that people are not going to see this visually because
I
that,
know.
that would
Oh,
be a
Nah, we
big
can
help.
take
The
like
Wizards
a
are
picture
an
of it or
F tier
something.
team.
I'm gonna-
I don't know.
so
The
what I'm
Wizards
actually
are an F tier team.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of it, post it on Instagram, and you guys are going to be able to comment what you think of our ratings and where you put other
All right.
teams if you think we're wrong.
I fuck with
Same with TikTok. Make sure to like and follow.
it. All right, next up we got the Washington Wizards.
I would
D.
go F if there was one.
Yeah.
That is, I mean,
Jordan Poole, he's gonna shoot like 20% from the field,
you got to
averaging
D.
30.
Rocco's a B. You think they're a B team?
I said D.
Oh, I thought you said
God.
B. I was like, Jesus
I
Christ.
know.
All right, yeah, no.
Respectfully
Jordan
bugging.
Poole is going to be running the entire offense.
Kyle Kuzma?
Kyle Kuzma is not seeing the ball because Jordan Poole is shooting
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
Jordan Poole's
I
averaging
think-
30 on
So-
20%
Here's the thing.
shooting.
Like-
Jordan Poole's not bad, and Kyle Kuzma's pretty good actually too. He's been really solid. But I think it's still a D tier team. They just did a whole lot of nothing really.
Yeah.
I mean, they got
They gave
That
away
draft
a lot
pick
of
was-
pieces.
They took like a project draft pick, like Koulibaly. He's like a raw talent.
I don't
They
hate
did it
it
with
because
Denny
they did
Avdija,
they
and
did
he's still nowhere near.
They drafted Bilal
I'll t-
Koulibaly, who's a raw talent who hadn't really played a game.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll tell you
At
what.
He averaged like 8 points.
I'll tell
in
you what
freaking
though.
Europe.
I like it. I
Oh,
like
3
the move
games.
because they're in a state where they can take risks because they finally got rid of that motherfucker Brad Beal. Not that Brad Beal is a bad player by any means, but he's just like they weren't going anywhere with that core of surrounding Brad Beal. Brad Beal is not a number one option.
If Brad Beal is your one, you are not getting anywhere near like the second
So,
round.
They
like,
also
I'm
did
okay
get
with
rid
them
of some of
taking-
their big man talent.
Yeah.
and Kristaps
But-
because he's on the Celtics.
But I'm okay with them taking that risk at this point in time because like what do they have to lose? Like best case scenario they get a fucking superstar. Worst case scenario they get a bust. It's like it is what it is. I don't mind that move, but they're still a D tier.
Yeah, we're
team.
going D.
I was going to put them in C.
C? What's in D?
What do you
They're not in
mean?
D.
All right, you know what? Yeah, I'll throw them in D.
Also, you were outnumbered anyway.
Yeah, it didn't matter. So Washington is in D. Next team up, Atlanta Hawks.
I'm going C.
I'm also
Really?
going C.
Yeah.
I also
Really?
think they're a C
With the
tier
loss
team.
of of John Collins,
No John Collins.
which means
Trey Young, empty stats.
Clint Capella hasn't really been as healthy as he has been over the last couple of years. That's going to be another issue because that means there's no big man at all.
We'll also have to see how DeJounte
Onyeka?
Murray.
They got rid of him.
Well,
They did?
Onyeka's gone.
what?
Where?
I don't think he is.
I don't think
think
he is.
No.
Did he get? I don't think he got traded.
he's not.
Guys, I'm pretty sure Onyeka Okongwu got
No, I'm
traded.
pretty
Where?
sure he didn't.
If he's anywhere, he's on Utah.
But
They always go to Utah.
why?
They flock to
Jesus.
Utah. That's what happens.
Danny Ainge is the GOAT. That's why.
Danny Ainge.
That
Shout
bitch is
out.
ruining my life. Anyway, I think that the
Oh, guys,
Hawks.
never mind.
We're really
Nah,
gonna
he's
have to
on the-
see
he's on the
how.
Hawks.
I think the
Yeah.
Hawks season really depends on
Check his
how
transactions just
DeJounte
in
Murray
case.
plays this year. Because
I never liked
DeJounte Murray. I think DeJounte Murray's that kind of guy that when he's not in a very rigid system like he was with the Spurs, I don't know if he's going to continue to succeed.
He thinks he's like freaking Jordan.
That motherfucker is
You can't-
something else. Have you seen him in like what's it called?
Pro-Am?
Pro-Am?
Freaking Drew League or whatever.
Drew League. Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Yeah.
of. Drew League.
Yeah,
He's
Atlanta Hawks power
crazy.
forward.
But yeah,
I think they'll be like an 8 seed or a 7.
I don't know. I put them in C tier. I don't know where I'm putting them in the playoffs.
They'll be a play-in team.
Yeah, probably.
All right, listen. I know I'm
He does
outvoted
play
on
for the
this.
Atlanta Hawks, that's on you guys.
I know I'm
Onyeka
out.
Okongwu.
I know I'm outvoted on this, but give me B tier for the Atlanta Hawks. Because listen, DeJounte Murray,
DeJounte Murray.
Daryl's cousin. No, but if you think about it, DeJounte Murray in San Antonio, the change from year to year to year that he got exponentially better. As for one, he learned how to play in the NBA as a point guard, and for two, he learned how to play with that team.
No, he's not
So-
playing as a point guard, though, right?
I know he's not, but what I'm saying is he learned how to play in the league because he was very raw when he got out, and he's gotten better every year he's been in the league. And I think take John Collins away, so now that's not 20 points a game. I don't think that's as big of a loss as you think it is, only because I think DeJounte Murray is going to take a step up.
This motherfucker cannot say Murray.
Dude,
Daryl
I need to
Morey's
go to
taking a
speech
step
therapy. No, but I think DeJounte's going to take a step up. I think Trey is going to learn how to play basketball in a winning fashion.
He won't.
I don't mind the Atlanta Hawks in any way, shape, or form. I think they're like a mid-table team in the
Kobe
East.
Buffkin.
Shout out Kobe Buffkin. That motherfucker had the cleanest fit at the draft.
Seth
I'm
Lundy,
telling y'all
who
now.
is Miles
He
Norris.
was absolutely dripped out. I love that
any
man's
of these
fit.
people.
Kobe Buffkin went hard when
Hey,
it came to
Bruno
the draft.
Fernando.
Bruno Fernando. I like Bruno
Hey,
Shut up.
Fernando.
Patty Mills.
Shut up.
God, this
You see what he did in the FIBA tournament? Bogdan.
Yeah. Wesley. I like Wesley Matthews.
Wesley Matthews. That's a veteran leader.
Oh, they got
Sadiq
Sadiq
Bey.
Bey.
Sadiq
Yeah.
Bey, I
Did you just call
love.
Wesley Matthews a veteran leader?
Yes, he is. He is.
He won a chip.
With who?
Did he?
The Bucks.
Bucks.
Was he on that team?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Quinn Snyder.
I feel like he was on the Lakers the year the Bucks won it.
Well, me personally, I put them at a C. So
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
go see.
Yeah, I'm
Overruled.
outvoted. I just wanted to make a point.
What do we overruled? Next
Cavs.
up, the Cleveland
Cavs.
Cavaliers.
They're either B or A.
Cleveland, this
I think
one's
probably
for
B.
you.
Cavs will probably B.
No.
I disagree. I
Is it
strongly
A?
disagree.
A.
I think the Cavs are an A tier team. I mean, it's a young core. They've got a lot of talent there.
Last year they were the 4th seed.
They've
and
had
they
the
were
best defense in the league for like the last 2 years. Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
they have a good defensive front court.
Do you not remember the Boston Celtics?
Evan Mobley and Jared Allen is a very strong defensive
been
front
like
court.
They've been top 3 in defense for the last 2 years.
One thing that I think with the Cavs, I think Evan Mobley progresses a lot this year. So
That's fair.
there's only up to go.
They
from
got
where
George
they are.
Niang too. They got George Niang.
That's true. George Niang, difference maker right there.
And they still got DG too.
But yeah, Darius Garland, fucking Donovan Mitchell,
Can I say something real quick?
they are lacking at the 3.
I'd like to apologize to my Sixers fans out there. I forgot B-ball Paul Reeves.
It's true.
on
You're
the
right.
Sixers.
He's the GOAT.
B-ball Paul.
No.
Isn't he on the Jazz now?
He got
yeah,
moved.
he is.
Oh,
No, he
shit.
did get moved.
Then fuck Daryl Morey then.
With the new pickups of Max Strus, they also got some rookies in Sharif Cooper and Amani Bates. Still be interesting to see this year. They were the 4th seed last year. They're getting an A tier for me personally.
Absolutely.
They are very much in contention. Donovan Mitchell is playing some of the best basketball of his career. Motherfuckers in Utah said, well, he has no help. He has help now, and he's still balling the hell out.
Tristan Thompson?
Oh, he came back. Forgot to say that.
Oh, that
Tristan
was a
Thompson's
weird
also
signing to
back.
see. I remembered seeing that, and I was like, "What are they doing?"
But
Why?
yeah.
Cleveland,
So
this one's for you.
So we
Oh,
do.
they got Struce too. Yeah.
They also got Isaiah
Tristan
Mobley.
Thompson's for you.
They also got Isaiah Mobley, who is
Yeah.
the older.
It's the
younger Mobley?
it's the brother of
No, that's the
it's
older
the
brother.
Older?
Yeah, he's older.
Oh.
He just sucks.
So I personally put the Cavs in A tier.
Hold on.
I agree.
Yeah, I'll go B. But
Listen,
yeah, it's A.
I don't know how hot of a take this is. If the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't have a black hole at the 3, they would be an S tier team.
Absolutely.
They would be the second best team in the East.
Unfortunately, they do have a black hole.
Unfortunately,
They've got
do.
Isaac
So they're gonna
Okoro
be
and
an A tier.
fucking.
They're going to be.
Karras?
Levert.
They're going to
Karras
be.
LeVert was running
He
the
can play
3
the
last
3.
year.
Yeah, that's a black hole at the 3.
That's not a starting caliber.
Not for a
3.
championship team.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Maybe Max Strus.
I do think that they're going to take a step forward this year.
I didn't even think about that. Max Strus could run the 3,
Yeah.
and
They
that's
could.
not bad. I
No,
don't
they
hate
could.
that.
I think they're solidified as the 3 seed in the East, and I think that's an A tier team. Borderline S. They just need to figure out the 3.
I tend to agree with you, Rocco. I think they are right on the cusp of S, and they will be like top 3 seed, top
Yep.
4 at the least.
I think the 76ers take a big dip, and
So can we all
Cavs.
agree that they are an A?
Yeah,
Yeah.
put him, I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
B, but you put him A. Yeah.
Yep. Next team.
shut
is
up.
Pistons.
Next team is
D.
crazy, Marty.
D.
Detroit Pistons.
No.
D.
I love the Detroit Pistons personally. I don't think they're going to be good, but I've been
Lonnie
I've been,
Williams.
I've
Joe
been
Harris
saying
went
this-
back to Detroit?
I've been
Yo.
saying this, but
Buddy
I've
Boeheim.
I've been saying this, but I've been a low key
Buddy
Pistons
Boeheim.
Pistons fan for like probably, I don't know, 6 years at this point.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I've been fucking with the Pistons for a while, and I know that they haven't been good at all.
Yeah, I don't
but,
know a lot of these people.
But I think they've been moving in the right direction at their own pace, which I like. I think they have some good pieces coming in. I don't think they're bottom tier. I think they're going to be a C tier team this year.
I also believe I agree.
So you said C?
C
I
tier.
also agree. C.
Yep.
Cade's coming back.
I'm going D.
I'm gonna go C. Cade is going to be back. God willing, he has no more injuries. He's going to be a hell of a player. James Wiseman is coming off an actually solid season out of getting of that poor situation that was going on in the Golden State.
Yep.
You also got Bojan, who's coming off a 20-point a game season. He stepped up when he needed to. I know they weren't the best, but in terms of stepping up, we also get to see
Wait, was that Fenerbahce?
Jalen Duren, who has
Crazy.
definitely progressed a lot. We saw him in the summer league; he was balling out.
Asar Thompson.
Asar Thompson.
Their fresh draft pick.
Fresh
I'm
draft
hoping
pick.
for the best.
Really,
for Asar.
really solid player.
Asar
You want me to be real?
and
He develops a shot that's a
Amen.
hell of a player to guard right there.
Mhm.
Tosan.
His ability to play defense and play make, and his ability to drive the loop. He works on that shot a little bit. That's gonna be a hell of a player. That's gonna be an all-star. Jaden Ivey also looking nice.
Bagley has been decent since he moved to the Pistons. He's
Bagley
not been
also
bad.
has been. Bagley's been solid, and James Wiseman have been solid. Well, they were out of their once they got out of their bad situations.
And they got Isaiah Stewart.
He's coming off.
Isaiah Stewart.
Beef Stew. Beef Stew is
Beef
like
Stew isn't
thing.
horrid.
Here's the thing.
back
Isaiah
of the bench
Stewart.
kind of guy.
Isaiah Stewart would be the starting center on the Celtics.
That's not true.
That's true.
That's not true.
That's true.
We'd
No.
start Al over him.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, we would.
Al is 37.
and we would not
He's
care.
better than Isaiah Stewart.
That's true.
Me personally, I put them at a C. I think that they have a lot of upside and a lot of potential to grow as a team. I think that is this young core develops, they can be a problem in 2 to 3 years.
All right, so I have a C. Q has a C. What'd you have?
All right. I haven't given my take yet. If there was a tier between B and C, I would put them there. I honest to God think that the Detroit Pistons are going to be better than the Philadelphia 76ers this year. I'm dead serious about
you're
that.
smoking.
That's
That's
crazy.
kind of
I-
a-
I'm
that's-
going
honestly,
D.
Nah, because
I got no faith.
here's the thing.
So wait, Rocco, are you C or D?
I'm C.
Okay.
He said B or C.
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, I'd say they're above the 76ers.
The
me
B
personally.
stands for bugging. Actually,
nah, but
Rocco Colucci
I,
bugging the fuck
like
out.
everybody said, I think the Detroit Pistons they're building the team the right way. They have a lot of quality young pieces. I think they're going to start to be competitive this year, and I think it's really only up from where they are now.
Yeah, I believe
So-
on paper they have a really solid roster. It's about them staying healthy and making sure they're playing team basketball. We've seen a lot of young cores like the Houston Rockets when they're playing ISO ball, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So if they play team basketball and they're able to stay healthy, I think they have a really
And they got Monty Williams now. I think that's a 40.
Is a huge pickup.
That's
That
a
is
40-win team.
also nice
That
pickup.
is
40?
that's a playing.
40
team.
wins
That's
crazy.
A play,
I think that's a
playing
border.
team.
I think that's a borderline playing team.
That's a playing team.
They're
They're
gonna
going.
be-
They're going to be.
also
I
competing
say they're
against-
like a
bugging.
35 win team.
You want me to be real? It's also hard because the
real?
East is now a little more stacked
Yeah,
up.
the East is packed.
That's
But
true.
Honestly, I think Detroit they're competing for a playoff spot in April.
I do have a quick question about our way of doing our tier list. Are we doing ordered tiers as well, or are we just putting them
I
in
think
a tier?
that's going to be too difficult to do.
That's fair.
We
Yeah,
can do
no.
that.
We're
We can do
gonna
that
be
at
here
the
for a
end if
while.
we want.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, all right.
Yeah,
if we have time and
I
we want to
agree.
go back, we can do that.
That's
But
a
for
little-
now, we're
that's
just
a
putting
little
them in a
different.
tier.
That's a
So if
little-
you see our Instagram post, we may not have ordered it, so don't come at us.
I'm not gonna lie. By the time we finish this, we're not gonna order it.
That's fair.
All right.
You
I don't
know
want to
us
get your
so
hopes
well.
up. I don't want to get your hopes
All
up.
right,
know me so
Indiana
well,
Pacers. I would go C. I like Tyrese. They got Bruce Brown. He's a solid pickup.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could be a playing team. Definitely.
You said C.
Yeah.
I agree. I put them at C as well.
I put them above the Pistons.
Tyrese Halliburton, hell of a player. They also got the pickup of Obi Toppin. We'll see how that goes. The one thing that does upset me a little bit, we've seen Miles Turner in the league for a good amount of time now. He's yet to make that step that everybody talks about. That if he made, he'd be a fucking star. And I don't think he's going to be able to make it.
That's not his game though.
Buddy, no.
He's not built to be a star.
Yeah, he doesn't have the
He
frame.
gets 3 blocks a game. He shoots 40% from 3. He gets you 15 and 11 a night. You don't need him to be an all-star.
But he might not get you. I think he's more of a 10 and 10 guy personally. No,
10 and
Not with the way he shoots.
12
yeah,
and 10.
he shoots the 3.
He's a
Very
he
good.
is a very he's one of the best stretch bigs in the league.
They also do
and
have
he's an
they,
excellent defensive
They do
player.
have Jalen Smith.
He's-
who's
Honestly,
Daniel Tice.
Miles Turner is exactly what you need if you're the Indiana Pacers.
kind of. I don't know. They seem to like. On paper, they look okay. I have him as a C as well. Ben
Jarris Walker.
Ben Matherin's going to be a problem next
Oh,
year.
yeah,
We saw him
I
as
forgot
a
about
problem
him.
this
Yeah.
year. He has the ability to go off whenever he wants to. Buddy Hield, bona fide scorer, bona fide shooter. They do have the new pickup of Bruce Brown.
They drafted
which
Jarris Walker too.
They also did draft Jarris Walker. I believe that the pickup of Bruce Brown is very key. That gives them a lot of defense that they lacked, actually. Because I think they lacked a little bit on the defense end. Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown.
Yep.
I think that definitely gives them some defense, but I still put them in the C tier personally.
Yeah, I'm going C tier, but I think again it's a high C tier.
High
I think,
C.
That's a strong C.
Oh,
Yeah,
Go to
that's
drink?
a real.
I
that
put
is-
them top of C right now.
That is a strong C.
I put them over the Hawks.
I think they're another team that's competing for a playoff spot. I mean, they were the 11 last year.
Yeah.
I
think they get in.
over
over the Bulls easy.
Well, we'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there.
I didn't even give my take yet. Hold on.
Yeah.
So for the Indiana Pacers,
Yeah.
I'm giving them a B. The Indiana Pacers are a B team, a beer team. B. Shut up! I can't speak when you're talking because I have a concussion. You're really distracting me.
John Glennon.
So I put the Pacers
Chris
at a
Glennon.
B tier this year. That's a weird sentence, but because I think I'm just saying y'all are gonna hate me for this statement, and you're gonna give me the fucking wah 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 sound or whatever. But I think the fit of Obi Toppin on this team is really nice,
No.
and I think
if
that
you don't shut the fuck up about Obi
Ain't-
Toppin,
ain't-
His
Okay,
ass fits nice on the bench. That's where he's gonna be sitting all year, Ben.
ain't no stopping Obi Toppin.
Yeah.
Ain't no
But I
mountain.
genuinely do like the fit of Obi Toppin on this team. I think that with someone like Tyrese Halliburton, that works really well.
Yeah, he can
Um,
catch some lobs.
if
I
Obi
think that-
Toppin's on the Celtics, he's behind O'Shea Brissett on the depth chart.
He's behind that.
Yeah,
Back
but
in the Celtics.
Rocco, listen, are the Pacers the fucking Celtics?
That's true.
Because I'm talking about fit.
No comment.
You talking about are we talking about fit?
I like the fit of Obi Toppin on the Pacers.
Hey,
whoa.
I like Jesus Christ.
Fit check?
I like the fit.
Hey, dumbass, you got to hold the
Oh
button
my
for it to go
God,
off.
can I
this
speak?
This is the same shit that happened to me last
Let
episode.
Ben speak.
All right, Ben, go.
I like the fit of Obi Toppin on the Pacers. I really like the pickup of Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown is one of my favorite role players in the league. He's going to be a big difference maker. I think they're easily a play-in team this year.
All right, I muted everybody for that.
I think they're
agree.
easy 10 or 9, maybe 7 or 8.
I put them at C though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was
That-
put 'em-
no, that's
I
the
put them top of
definition
C.
All right, and we're on
Another
to
S.
Milwaukee. No.
S tier.
Fat
tier.
S.
They're an S
Fat
tier.
S.
by
Shout out
far.
Bobby
Yeah.
Portis.
No debate about it. They're an S.
Definition
my
of an
label,
S
that's
tier
No
team.
debate. They got the pickup of Damian Lillard. There's no fucking debate. That is an S tier team right there.
How in the fuck do you guard that pick and roll?
It's so
What do you do?
crazy.
Sit your ass in the paint and pray.
No.
That's what you do. You sit in your ass.
They
in the
have
paint.
Drew Timmy. No fucking shot. They got Drew
Gonzaga
Timmy.
legend Drew
Yeah,
Timmy.
Drew Timmy. I didn't know they picked him up.
Imagine a backup front court of Bobby Portis and Drew Timmy.
Jesus
That's goated,
Christ.
dude. That's crazy.
All right, and we're on to the next team, which is
Yeah, that's too easy. We don't care
Yeah.
about the Bucks because
too
it's
easy.
obvious.
We're not even going to talk. They had a whole full podcast of themselves.
I'll go C for the Raptors.
We're on the Raptors next.
Yeah. They're on the Pistons level, I think.
You gave him a C?
Yeah. I mean,
If I'm being real, they're getting they're getting a D. They're getting a D.
bro, they
for
got
me.
Siakam, Pirtle,
Siakam
freaking
is
OG,
damn,
Scotty Barnes.
Siakam's damn near 30.
So
You act like that's fucking.
that's not old.
Out
I
of
also
the league
wanna
age.
bring up
He's
the fact-
fucking. He's.
I wanna bring up the
he's
fact-
in his prime.
Oh
like,
shit!
no,
I forgot that you
Hold on,
lost
hold
freaking
on.
that guy. That's Banton.
They
lost
lost
Banton.
Delano
They
Banton.
also lost-
Delano Banton.
They also lost Fred
I want
VanVleet,
him.
who was their main
Oh, I forgot.
who was their main playmaker.
Yeah, but they got-
I feel like
They got
Fred
Dick
Van-
from Kansas.
True.
Shut up. I personally put them in the high D, low C tier. They lost Fred VanVleet, and I don't think they understand that like what he was able to bring to the table, even though he was inefficient.
So you're putting them D,
that's
but
a
the-
20
like
10
Dick
guy
from
right there.
Kansas.
That's a 20-10 guy right there, and they got rid of that and didn't get anything comparable back in return. Bro, don't tell me he's not. When the motherfucker was averaging 20 and 10.
Statistically speaking, he is. But when we're talking about,
he didn't. I don't think he
held
had
them-
much impact.
He held them back.
Yeah. No
'Cause here's
show
the
on
thing.
defense.
Nah, think about what Fred VanVleet did, right? Scotty Barnes is a playmaking 3 or 4, right? That's what he was brought in the league to do. How the fuck is he meant to do that if Fred VanVleet's 32-year-old, 40 mil a year, fucking 5'11" head ass is taking like 40% usage? How's Scotty Barnes
20 and
supposed
10.
to?
He only averaged 7.
How's Scotty Barnes supposed to develop as a playmaker if Fred VanVleet's getting 40% usage?
Was that actually his usage?
Something crazy like
Yeah,
that.
that's a lot.
It was really high.
Where are
It
the
was really
stats? Where are the
fucking high
stats?
last year.
Advanced. You missed it. Advanced right there.
Where were they in the
Usage.
where-
Usage.
Were they the-
he was at
what's-
23%
Wait a minute.
usage.
I want to say
What
they
seed
were.
were they?
No, but
last
that's
year?
still high.
Like 11?
Hold on.
I don't know.
So now we've looked at Fred VanVleet, his usage. So now let's go to Scotty Barnes.
Why the fuck? What? Hold
Why are
on.
we doing
What were the?
What's the point you're making here?
I'm making the point that he brought a lot more to the team than you guys realize. He brought a lot of playmaking ability, and that is going to get overlooked because they didn't get back any type of playmaking in return. It's one
They
thing if you
have
get.
Scotty Barnes.
Motherfucker. He's
He's
supposed
been
to
there already. Hold on.
Yeah,
he's
but
been
he
there already.
couldn't
motherfucker.
the ball the whole time.
You're missing the point. You're
Yeah.
missing the point.
When
If he was stuck in the fucking corner the whole
when
play.
Drake has the ball the whole time.
He had 20% usage. There's a difference of 3% there, and he's putting up less assists a game. What are we talking about right now? And my point is, they got rid of a guy who's putting up 20 and 8 a game, right? And they didn't do anything to get back that 20 points and 8 assists. It's one thing if you get rid of the player and you get players who can like cumulatively put that together. They didn't get anything back.
No,
do you
don't-
understand what I mean?
Okay, don't get me wrong. You're confusing the argument I'm making. I'm not saying the Raptors are going to be good. I'm saying that losing Fred VanVleet was a net gain.
I agree with Rob.
But
Because
there's
they're
no
going to be
net
a bad
benefit.
team.
I agree with
They're
Rocco.
meant to be a bad team.
Yes.
They're tanking.
Yeah.
They're developing a young core. They're meant to be bad.
So hence why
Fred VanVleet's like a Brad
Yeah,
Beal.
D.
He's just putting
Wait,
up
hold
numbers.
on.
We're
hold
on the
hold
same team, Q. Stop
on.
arguing
Well,
with
you're
me.
putting him D.
Hold on.
No.
What were
I'm
y'all's
putting him
ratings?
C.
I said D.
They're
All right.
not worse
Hold
than
on,
the
hold
Pistons.
on, hold on, hold on.
They
I didn't
are.
even.
No, they're not.
I didn't even give my goddamn
No, they're
take
not.
yet.
Give it.
I think the Raptors are a C tier team.
I agree.
They're a C tier team because I think what can we look up where they came last year rankings?
They were 9th.
Where they what?
They were
ninth.
they were a, they were a
ninth,
play-in
yes.
team last year.
But they did not make the playoffs, I believe.
That's okay. They were a play-in team last year.
Was that when
They will be a play-in team this year.
They lost.
I think
they,
they-
Was that
I think-
DeRozan's like daughter yelling? Yeah.
I think that they got slightly worse, but it's for the better. And I think that this team will start to mesh a little better the way that they're intended to. And we got Dick from Kansas, so that's automatic C.
Here's what I'll say.
Automatic C for Dick from Kansas.
They can mesh together.
I can't lie.
They can mesh together and put up a total of 87 points a game. Bro,
What are you talking?
What are you on? No one
Bro.
puts... That's crazy.
they can put up 87, 90 points a game with some solid defense. I'm telling you right
I
now,
can't believe you guys think they're worse than the Pistons.
they are.
They
All right,
are.
hold on. So how are we breaking the tie then? Are we doing what's the?
I don't know.
Are we doing a coin flip?
Well, we don't have fucking producer Grant.
That's
so
true. We
DJ
don't.
Grant.
We don't have DJ Grant.
Can we get Kyle on the
I'm gonna
line?
play-
Yeah, let's call
Let's
up
call-
Kyle.
I said C.
All right, I'm doing rock paper scissors with Marty to decide.
What? Rock paper scissors is crazy. 2 ties. Marty just won. It's a C
C.
tier
God
team.
damn it!
The
Why
right.
did you? Why is it C below D?
Oh my.
No,
What is
no,
happening?
Hey,
No,
all the way to the
just
right,
press
the
the
arrows.
arrows.
No, fucking
All
press
the
the arrow.
way.
Idiot! You
Oh
idiot!
my
What are you
God.
doing? What are you doing?
All right. I
All
guess
right.
he had to do that.
All right.
I had to do that regardless.
Raptors
guys.
made it to the C tier. All right. Next up, we have the
I had to
Dallas.
do that regardless.
We have the Dallas Mavericks up next.
Probably B.
We do.
C.
Mavs.
Well, I don't know.
Mavs. I also have in C.
Name one plus defender on the Dallas Mavericks.
There isn't one.
They got rid of Dorian Finney-Smith.
Exactly.
They don't have one.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
got rid
They're-
of Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dude,
Dante
they're gonna-
Exum.
Grant Williams.
That's one. Oh, that's
Yes.
true. That's true. Actually, Josh Green is not a
Yeah,
bad
Josh
defender
Green's
either.
nice.
Derek Lively the second.
Rashawn,
this
Rashawn
team-
Holmes is a good
Beyond
rim
beyond the
protector.
top 2, this team fucking sucks.
Yeah.
their
They're
top 2 are putting them in the C tier alone, and then the rest of the team, I don't give a shit.
You want to be
Did that
honest?
say Dante Exum's
You
on
wanna
the
be- if
freaking
I'm being
Mavericks?
real,
Yeah, Dante
that top
Exum's
back, you want to be
he's
real?
a plus defender
that top
too.
two
He's a
puts
good
him in
defender.
B tier for me.
B?
B
No.
is crazy.
If
Have
I
you seen the way that they've performed
listen
together?
to me. Listen to me.
I think you got to make the
Pacers-
argument that they're the Sixers are kind of like built like that team.
So that's what I'm saying. The Celtics
Top
are built
heavy,
a lot
everyone
like
else
that.
is out.
The Sixers have better role
no.
players around.
I agree, but
100%.
I think it's a
D'Anthony Melton.
that's I think
King of the
I think
short
the
term.
Mavericks are better than everyone in C.
No.
But I think they're
Rocco's right. But the Mavs are also the highest C there can possibly
yeah
be.
they're better than everyone in C.
Yeah, it's the best C tier team.
No,
so
they're
far.
not. I disagree.
Outside
Whoa.
of the only
You
the
say
only
the fucking Pistons.
the only team that
Do not say the fucking-
only
The
team that
Pistons
would
are
be
not better than the
debatable.
Mavs.
I'm going to be honest.
I'm a
Wooden
Pistons
band
fan,
guy.
and they
The
are not better than
Pacers.
the Mavs.
The only team that would be debatable would be the Pacers for better than the Mavs.
I think the Raptors
I think
and
the
Pacers are
Mavericks,
debatable.
Pacers, and Pistons are basically
Close.
the same level
I think
of
they're
team.
all close.
Except the problem is the Mavericks are static and they're on the downswing, whereas the Pacers and Pistons are on the way up. So if I have to put
don't like
money
the
on who's
Pistons.
going to make the second round this year, it's going to be either the Pistons or the Pacers over the Mavericks.
No, you want me to be real? I think the
The second
Mavericks.
round?
You want me to be real? I think the Mavericks make the
If I-
second
the
round.
Pistons in
None
the
of
second
them are
round.
going to do it. If I had to
Pistons
pick
in the
one of the
second round's
three,
crazy.
it ain't going to be the Mavericks.
I might die right now,
Pistons-
guys. By the
it
way,
would be the
I've
Mavericks.
put myself in a very shitty situation chair wise.
Guys,
falling.
remember the Pistons
need
were
a
the
hand?
15th seed
I'm good.
last
We're
year.
good.
All right.
We've saved it.
So they're in they're in C. They're in the high seed.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
go
fine.
on to the next. Let's waste no
S.
time.
S.
Denver fucking Nuggets.
Have to put them S.
S tier, baby. No debate.
All right.
Give me
Hold
that.
on. Hold on.
Hold on.
What, you arguing A?
Huh?
I think
No. If you say Bruce Brown brings them from S to A,
I'll give you another concussion.
I think I think that the Nuggets are borderline for me.
Well, here's the thing.
I feel like they're between S and A. I think they're going to be the weakest S tier on this list.
I'm not
I
going to
agree
say
with
that they
that.
aren't an S tier. I also agree that they are definitely the weakest S tier. Though.
And although
No.
they are,
However-
now they are the defending champions, and they do have a lot of like great team chemistry because this team has not changed much.
the
in
only
past
person
few
they
years.
got rid of in this last year,
They got rid of Bruce Brown,
Was it?
and that's a bigger loss than people.
Did they like
think.
get anyone?
They did
No?
not really.
Okay.
So it's still going to be a really good team. They're going to have a lot of good chemistry. I I mean, yeah, man, I don't know. It's borderline for me. It's S or A, but I'll put him lowest S tier team probably realistically.
Oh, they got Justin Holiday.
That's not
Crazy.
That is not a Bruce
6'6".
Brown.
They got
replacement.
Flacco Cankar.
Oh, I love Kankar. J Huff.
They did get J.O.
And yeah, no. This team, it's good. It's very good, but it's just not what it was.
Oh, they got
last
Reggie
year.
Jackson. Oh, wait, they had him.
Yeah, they had him already.
I personally put them at S. They are the lowest S, but they are S.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we all agree S.
They
Not
are
much need to be
S.
talked about. Let's go on to the next team.
Grizzlies.
I think there's-
Memphis.
I go B.
Fucking
There's a discourse to be had on the Nuggets, I
Grizzlies.
think.
No.
You th-
A discourse?
What are you
Fuck
saying?
no.
Can I not yell at Ben for arguing whether or not they're an S or an A?
I don't think
He
I don't think it should be an
they were
argument.
the worst S.
They're the worst S, but there's not an argument. That
They're
it
not
should
the
be A.
worst S.
Who's the worst?
Who's
S?
the worst S?
Once we finish, we'll see.
The Sun.
Milwaukee.
Wrong.
No.
We're going to get back to this
Milwaukee-
later
No,
because
wrong. No,
I
simply
also
wrong.
want to sleep tonight. So
All right.
let's get back to that at the end.
Grizzlies, we said.
I'd go B for the Grizzlies.
They're an A.
I
They're an
think
A.
they're an A tier team.
They're an A for me.
I think it's an A.
They got the pickup of Marcus Smart, brings them a lot of defense. It also brings them some help as
Yeah, but look at the names on this.
They got
other
Derrick
than
Rose.
Laravia.
Y'all,
Derrick Rose.
Y'all are sleeping.
Oh, that's why you're putting them A. 'cause they
Derrick
got
Rose makes
yeah.
them A tier automatically.
Kenny Lofton Jr. is also going to be still developing. I
Yeah.
love that for them. They
But look
have
at these
Steven
names.
Adams. Steven Adams was one of the
Shaq Harrison.
Who is G.G. Jackson?
John Morant is suspended for a while. I'm forgetting.
He is suspended for 18 or 25 games, and in that time we'll get to see Marcus Smart play.
I
We'll
think-
get to see Derrick Rose actually probably get some action.
This is
I personally put them at an A.
I put them B. This is
I
a
think
Sixers
they're a
level
low
team.
I think they're
Hell no.
No.
I think,
Yes.
I think they're a low A tier team.
The
They're a
Sixers
low
have
A.
Joel Embiid. Did we forget that?
The fucking Grizzlies have depth and chemistry.
Look at the names. Where's the depth?
John Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. is better than Joel Embiid alone.
Amen.
Joel Embiid has Maxey and Tobias and probably Harden.
Hey, don't forget Desmond Bain,
Desmond Bain, yeah, too.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart,
Elite.
Okay.
Their top
Yeah.
four is way stronger than the top four of
Luke
the
Kennard.
Sixers.
You know Luke
Elite.
Kennard's going to give you a bucket. Elite's crazy. You know Luke Kennard's there to give you a bucket. Steven Adams.
45% from three.
Steven Adams, one of the most reliable players in the league.
Especially given that Harden is doing what he's doing, this team is way better.
Happy birthday, Shaquille Harrison. Let's say that.
John Conchar at the end of the season was starting to put things together.
John Conchar.
Love to see.
Santi
I do love
Aldama.
Conchar.
What y'all know about Santi Aldama?
So I personally put them at an A.
A.
Yeah,
I'll
low
go-
tier,
I'll
low
go
A
B.
tier.
They are a low A, but they're an A.
Nah, because they have crazy depth. They can hit you.
Crazy depth.
Crazy
is not-
depth
That's
is
not
an
true.
No,
exaggeration.
but they
They
do.
have
decent depth.
solid depth.
They have three. They have
We
three
have more depth
quality
than them.
point guards. They have three serviceable point guards.
They have two serviceable point guards.
Who's the
Three.
third?
He's saying Derrick Rose. I don't
Derrick
think Derrick
Rose.
Rose is a serviceable point guard.
Derrick.
No.
No.
Don't start now.
He's like 30. What is he, 35 now?
Don't start
I
now.
knew it.
No
I'd been
knees, no jump shot.
Don't start now.
Can't
be
do,
real.
do not say shit about Derrick Rose.
I'm
now
gonna be
that
honest,
you're
and
gonna
I don't
regret.
care what you're gonna say.
Do
For
not-
a person, if you want him to play 60 games, he's not serviceable.
Yeah.
He'll
Yeah,
give
if you want him to play 60 games.
You want to.
You don't need a third point guard to play 60 games.
You just need
You
Derrick
need him
Rose
there
to play
during
while
the
Ja Morant
suspension.
is fucking
You need him there to
suspended.
be a
Yeah,
glue
he
guy
can
in
give
the
you
locker
20
room,
good games.
give you advice to the young players, which they all like. Memphis is a team that needs
He
guidance.
made it
Above-
clear what he's there for.
Above-
He's there strictly, and he made this clear the other day. He's there strictly for Ja Morant, not to be a babysitter,
Yes.
because he's the only motherfucker, and it's rare when you get to see somebody of the same play style on your team.
Yes.
So he's there to be a leader.
Derrick Rose is what Sam Cassell was for Rajon Rondo.
Precisely.
Derrick
I agree.
Rose.
Sam
That's-
Cassell
thank
was
you.
better.
I agree.
Sam Cassell was better.
They were
No,
both
no, no.
35
Yeah, but
and fucking
No,
irrelevant
At
at
that
point
time,
in their
no, he
career.
wasn't.
At that point,
time, no, he wasn't.
Bro,
No,
he was on the team.
He was on his
that fucking-
last legs.
Yes.
give ET some respect.
Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose
Fuck's sake.
was not playing very much on the Knicks
That's what I'm saying.
because he did not fit what they were trying to do.
And also because they had like 4 other guards.
Yeah, they had
Derrick
IQ,
Rose
they
is
had
still
Jalen.
a u-
All right.
is still a
Grimes.
usable piece in a lineup.
Okay.
Hugh Grimes was playing.
I agree.
On the
he's
right
usable.
team.
I just don't think
and
he's...
and mentorship wise, that's a big pickup for them because Ja Morant fucking needs it, as we know. So, this is like, you cannot say shit about Derrick Rose at all right now because I will defend him to the end of time.
Shit, but he's
And guess
35.
what? He is 35.
Okay.
I put them at low
All right,
A.
let's move. Yeah,
Low A
let's move
tier.
on.
Low A.
A tier.
Low
I can
A.
agree
We
with
all
that.
debated it. Now we're just talking shit. Next team is the
What we're here for.
Next team's actually the Minnesota Timberwolves.
C. Wait,
Fuck,
let me think. I said that. I keep saying it too quick.
You want
I
to be
need to
honest?
look at the
Mm.
tier list
You wanna be
before I
honest?
make my decision.
I think it's a B.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need
I'm
to
not,
look at the
I'm
tier
not
list.
upset at B.
I put
It's not because they have a true top 3. They have a little bit of depth.
top 3.
top 2. Cat and Ant. I'm not counting Rudy Gobert.
You're not.
No,
Fuck
Rudy
no.
Gobert's ass.
Dog
Bro.
shit. Even less usage now.
Rebounds, blocks.
Can you
Shut up.
70%
Shut up.
around
A top 3 has the ability
Rocco,
to score the fucking
can
ball.
you look at Rudy Gobert's stats last year and get back to us?
Yeah, he was ass.
Bro.
Even like defending, he was bad.
You know what? He's a less aesthetically pleasing fucking Clint Capella.
No, he's not.
He got
Yes, he is.
and that's not a big 3 if Clint Capella's involved.
he got
yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Rocco.
Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna
Rocco,
kill someone.
he got far outplayed by the rookie Kessler Walker who came in to replace him on the Utah
So
Jazz.
throw him in the top 3.
13 and 12. That is not on that team anymore, you fucking dumbass. 13 and 12 last season.
Shout out Kessler Walker.
For this team, can I look at the tier list again real quick? Sorry, I'm really asking for a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, I put them at that 76.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
say that
wrong.
they're slightly below the Sixers.
But they're in B.
They're in
They're
B,
in
yeah.
B.
I think they're a B tier team.
I feel like we all
Yeah,
agree
but,
they're in B.
I think
Ant Edwards is having.
But what about the
And
the
Edwards,
Mavericks and them
he's
are
taking-
close? I think.
Ant is taking another.
The Wolves
step
are better
forward.
than the Mavs by a little.
Yes.
well, we saw that today.
Yes.
We saw that today.
Yes.
Yeah,
We saw that
I
today.
heard
It's a
about
12-point
that.
win by the-
I'm not basing it off a preseason game.
I mean,
Ant Edwards didn't even play.
here's the thing: all their stars played besides Ant Edwards, and Ant Edwards didn't play because of injury, and they were still able to win.
Tell me they're going 100%.
Huh?
Tell me they're going 100%. Tell me that they're playing like it's a real game.
Tell me you think that the Mavericks have anyone
Luka
to
put up
support
25 and
Luka
17
and Kyrie.
minutes.
I don't like the Mavericks. I'm not making that case. I'm just saying preseason doesn't mean shit, especially the first
You're
game.
right, but also
Luka put up 25 and 17
you're
minutes.
right, but also the Timberwolves are just a better team right now.
Timberwolves
Yeah,
are a
they
better
are.
team.
No,
All right.
they are. They are.
Timberwolves are a better team on paper.
All right, Spurs.
Timberwolves also made the playoffs last year. Just keep that in mind.
Barely.
They made it.
I know.
Shit. Next team is the Spurs.
Spurs.
And they
you
played
gotta
their
go
asses
C.
off for the series.
I
too.
think
You can't
D.
go higher than C.
B,
B,
D.
D.
no.
What's the
You
team?
gotta
Just because of
Spurs.
Wembanyama, I'm putting them C.
Oh, Spurs?
Yeah.
I don't think
The
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama's a big. Ooh. Here's the thing with Wembanyama, you got to keep in mind.
Serge Jabari Rice.
If Wembanyama,
I love Serge Jabari Rice.
Oh,
Wait,
that-
and Mamu. They have Mamu.
if
wait,
Sandra
hey,
Mamuka left
Seton Hall
Chevy.
legend.
Here's the thing:
Seton Hall
if Victor
All right,
Wembanyama,
I'm going D. I didn't know this roster was this bad.
No, it's
you want me to be honest? This isn't horrid. If
Yes, it is.
no, you want me to be real? If Victor Wembanyama is able to stay healthy, they are a C.
can we
Nope.
can we put the
Yeah, but we don't even know if
Put
he's
the
going to be
tier
like.
list
Still
back up.
no, bro. This team is
Devin
maybe
Vassell.
this team is maybe the least aesthetically pleasing basketball team I've seen since the fucking Charlotte Bobcats. They got Zach Collins, Chetty Osman. Chetty Osman's my least favorite player of the last 10 years, by the way. I fucking hate that guy.
What's wrong with
Zach
Chetty?
Collins, Chetty Osman,
Vontae
Charles Bassey, fucking Kem Birch, Malachi Branham. Bro, this team sucks. Devontae Graham, awful player. This
that
team
one-
is so ass.
Keldon
Oh my,
Johnson,
that's
solid.
Johnson,
Devin
nice.
Vassell
That's
just
it.
got
Devin Vassell-
140. He's making $6
Yeah,
million
now they can't
extension.
sign anyone else because Devin Vassell is all their money.
Julian Champagne, at the end of the season, he was having 30-point games. Bro, I'm telling you, you keep Vic healthy, that's a C tier team right
Bro,
there.
Kenneth
listen.
Lofton put up fucking 34
Look,
and 17.
I'm putting
I
C.
didn't say in the last game. I said in the last games, plural. There was a cool 2-3 weeks. He was putting up solid numbers.
All right.
listen.
I'm putting him C just because
If Wemby's
the
healthy,
mystery
that's a
of
C.
Wemby.
The
Listen.
mystery of Wemby. If Wemby's healthy, that's a goddamn C. I'm gonna let you know that right now.
Listen up. So, what we got going on here with the San Antonio Spurs? This is a C tier team.
Boom.
I go bottom C. Yeah.
Bottom of C, but C tier. And you know what? I am not high on Wembanyama. I think that he'll be decent. I don't think he's going to be crazy like people think he is.
I think he's going to be solid.
But I like some of the surrounding pieces, especially with the starting lineup, because we got Vassell, even though he got that big-ass contract that he don't need. We also have Keldon Johnson, who's really solid. We've got Jeremy Sohan has been really good. So I like some of the pieces around him. I think there's a lot of growth to be had.
Malachi Brown.
Wait.
I think it's a bottom of C tier team. They're not going to make the playoffs or anything, but they're going to be a little better than last year, maybe.
Hold on. What did you say for tier?
We all said C outside of you.
Yeah.
Are we for real?
Yeah.
I'm putting
The
bottom
Spurs?
bottom C.
Yeah,
Bottom C.
Bottom C.
Just because Wembanyama.
They don't
Bottom C,
belong
but
in that
C.
tier.
You don't belong in that tier.
You don't belong here.
You're. Hey now.
Hey.
Hey now.
All right.
You don't
all right.
What Ben said was correct.
Let's move this on. We have a shit ton of
let's
teams
go.
left. We're recording for an hour and 5 minutes.
Hour and 5 minutes, yeah. We got to
let's
pick
Utah
this up
Jazz.
a little bit. We're like halfway through, right?
Utah Jazz, like
B.
no, I'm going. They're on the level of the Mavericks. I'm saying
They're high B, low T.
they're
wait.
more spread out, but the Mavericks top two brings them like around that level.
This is just a C tier team. There's nothing to say about
Yeah,
them,
it's
really.
C. Oh,
it's
wait.
just a C tier team.
I'm staring at this. This high C, low B.
I say this
I
is
put them in the
low
C right now.
B.
Low B.
this
I
is
think I think the
C.
potential of low B, but they're a C.
this is a mid C team.
They are currently a C with the potential of a B.
Back end C.
Clippers. You
It's
gotta
a
go
mid C team.
All right, Clippers.
Clippers
B.
Clippers B.
If they're healthy, B.
B.
Yeah.
With the ability
B.
to be healthy and the no longer rules about with the rules about sitting players, I think that they're a B.
Yeah, they're on the
Last
Sixers.
season they were in the 5th seed. So.
Yeah.
They were a 5th seed, and Kawhi played what, like?
No, not even Kawhi. Kawhi played a cool like 40 games,
Honestly,
and PG played like 50.
Yeah.
honestly, if this team's healthy, I think it's
They got
A.
Roke.
But I don't
tier
expect
A.
this
Low
team
A
to be
tier.
healthy. I don't
If
expect
if
this
Yeah, I
this
don't
team
think-
if this team is healthy, it's a low
Yeah, but
A
this is
tier
what-
team,
this is what
but
we're
it's
predicting.
unlikely. So I'm
And my
thinking-
other thing is, I've yet to see Paul George, Kawhi, and Russell Westbrook all on the court at the same time, and I think that's going to be an interesting thing to see.
Honestly, I'm starting to agree with Ben. Like, just looking at this roster, they got a lot of quality veteran role players like Robert Covington, Norman Powell, Nicholas Batum.
They also have the pick
All
of
guys-
Tony Martin Jr.
guys-
They got
Uh,
Bones.
why
They
the
got
fuck
Busy
Batum
Bones.
is-
Wait, they got Josh Primo?
They do.
Yeah,
have
they
Josh
did get Josh Primo,
Marcus
the GOAT.
Morris.
Shout out.
Shout out Josh Primo.
Friend of the pod.
He did nothing
Friend of the
wrong. No.
pod.
Wait, hey now.
Hey, I just want to say
Just
one
kidding.
thing.
Just kidding.
Hey, I shout out the rapper who said it's the 4th quarter, yelling "Why the fuck Batum in?"
For real.
Brandon Boston
bar.
Jr. Shout out Boston.
Mason
Nah.
Plumlee. Mason
Plumlee's
Plumlee's
the
been
goat.
doing for the last fucking
Nah,
decade.
that's a low tier A
Ivica
team.
Zubats.
Because I love
Do you guys
Zubac.
remember how good they were at like the backstretch
Yeah, but
of last
this
year?
is like
the playoff
we're
push
predicting
last
this
year.
now.
Yeah, and that was without PG.
I think
Exactly.
You know what?
And you know who that
Exactly.
all was, if we're being honest?
Who?
Russell Westbrook.
I'm telling you this
Exactly.
right now.
he's the third option,
I'm
so
tell-
he doesn't have
Terrence
to be carrying
Mann, I
the
like
ball.
him.
I am telling y'all this right now. I'm locking in low A tier.
Yep,
okay.
low A.
You know what?
Low A.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
I'm still going B, but yeah.
I'll give him an A. Phoenix Suns, that's an A.
I mean, you said
Don't say
you said-
B. Don't say S.
That's not no. I was gonna say
on
B.
paper.
B.
It's A.
Probably an S.
It's A. No,
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 on paper,
no,
hell
no,
no.
no.
On paper, S. In
Yeah.
reality, B.
I'd
What
put
y'all
him-
think
averages
about
out to an
that
A.
Bull interview? That was weird.
strange
Oh,
guy.
I didn't- I didn't watch that.
He was like, why was
Stop
he?
it, you.
Yeah, he was like, oh my god.
Shout out Saban Lee.
Yeah, shout out Bull. But
Shout out
This is
Saban
a
Lee.
solid
real?
roster.
this is just an A tier team.
I'll
Yeah.
put him at A.
It's just kind of a mid A tier team. I don't feel like there's much to say about it.
I need to see them play basketball
Yeah.
before
I want to see them play
like,
ball together. I'll put
I
them at an
agree,
A
but
right now.
I think
go-
it's a mid A tier
Yeah, I
team.
think it's a.
I go S, but
I'd
Here's
put them
the thing.
behind the Clippers.
you
I don't-
said we're putting 2 teams in S from each conference. What
No.
is your other Western Conference team?
You want me to be honest? It'd probably be the Lakers.
The Lakers.
Lakers
No.
is
No.
Mine
Lakers
would,
improved for
No.
sure, but
mine
They're
would either be the Lakers.
we don't have to put 2 in
Yeah,
either.
okay,
we
okay.
can just
That's
put
what I was-
We can
whoever
leave
we
it at-
feel
we can
is
leave it,
fits.
All right. I'd put the Suns below the Nuggets still, probably. So A's fine.
All right,
Trailblazers.
Yeah, Blazers. Trailblazers.
I go B. B.
They're
B.
surprisingly good.
Yeah,
after
they're
all
bro-
these
they're
years.
well
If you look-
balanced.
If you look at like what their depth actually looks like, you got Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, Shaden Sharp,
Great guards.
Jeremy Grant,
Rob Williams,
DeAndre
DeAndre Ayton.
Ayton. That's a B.
And you know what's crazy to think about?
That is a
I want you
B-tier
guys. I
team.
want you guys to really think about this for a minute. Rob Williams is going to come off the bench.
That's crazy.
No, he's not.
He is.
No, he's
No,
not.
you're
Because
right.
they said
Behind
Aiden,
who?
They already said that Aiden's running
Aiden.
the 4.
So then Jeremy Grant's coming off the bench?
No,
Yeah.
Shaden Sharp's coming off the bench.
No.
Yes.
Jeremy Grant doesn't play the fucking 3, dude.
Yeah, he
Plays
does.
the
Yeah, he
4.
does.
Does.
He does.
Guys, he plays the
He
4.
plays
Both.
He plays both.
You
They can play multiple positions.
Are you telling me because I'm 6'5", I can't be the point guard?
Portland,
we got to remember this is not pro ball. 6'5" is usually like
Jamie Grant is
pretty up there in
Jamie
the
Grant
position
plays the 3.
anywhere other than the NBA.
that is
Jeremy Grant.
That is a
there.
There he
really
is.
and they got Brogdon. I forgot
Yeah.
they even had Brogdon.
Oh, fuck me.
This team is really
really
solid.
but I don't. They're going to flip.
like-
They said they're trying to flip Brogdon.
They are.
I mean,
back
even if
to
they do,
Boston.
I'm sure they'll get something.
Send
'Cause,
him
like,
back.
Man of the
nah,
year.
Send him
'cause the-
back. We'll
the
send him
thing-
O'Shea.
the
Send him and
thing-
Shaden Sharp for picks.
the
We'll give
thing-
you Delano Banton.
We have picks.
the thing.
What are
the
you
thing
talking about?
Portland, the thing about Portland, they are in one offseason. They went from a stagnated team that wasn't really doing all that much to a competitive team with a strong young core that's going to keep developing and is under contract for years to come.
With picks
That's
on the
insane.
way.
Props to whoever the GM out in Portland is, because that's an incredible offseason.
They did a great job.
Incredible.
They did a great job of holding out and not being pressured into making a trade
Exactly.
that was not good for them
Exactly.
by
They
like
did-
Dame or the Heat.
They did everything they needed to do. Arvydas Sabonis is in the Hall of Fame.
And realistically, they put
It's
Dame
the
in
International Hall of Fame.
They put Dame in as good a situation as he would have been on the Heat, and they still got a shit ton more than they would have from the Heat. So
Ridiculous
hats
props
off
to
to the,
I personally,
to the,
hats off to the
that's-
GM of the Portland Trailblazers. I put them at the B with the potential for an A tier.
I don't know about that this
No.
year.
I said the
Not
potential.
not
No,
this
not
year.
A.
Not
Not
this year.
A.
They're
I
a
put
B
them-
tier team.
I didn't
put
say this
them-
year. I said the potential.
Here's the thing. I put them. I think their.
But we're talking about
I
this
think
year.
their potential is locked at top of B tier, because if you look at the other two teams we have in B tier, they're better than those two teams.
I put them at the top.
They're better
They're
than.
better than
they're
the
better than
Timberwolves.
Philly.
Yes. No, I
They're
don't know.
better than
They're
the
not better than
Timberwolves.
Philly
They
yet.
have
When we
Joel
get to
Embiid.
Philly,
They're
it's a
not better than
convo.
Philly
Philly.
has
They're not
Joel.
better. They're not better than Philly yet.
Philly has
The
three
Timberwolves
players.
maybe.
Or
We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Next one was
Melton.
the Kings.
Embiid.
You say Melton?
I put Melton up there. Maxey also. Tobias Harris is solid. They have a lot of solid guys.
Yeah, I guess I like Melton.
That's
a
a
lot.
convo.
Yeah,
Next
that-
team
no,
on the
that is
list
a
is
combo.
the Sacramento Kings. I have them at A.
I got them B.
It's an A tier team.
I have them at A. They've made no changes throughout the past year, and they were able to make it to the 3rd seed last year. I have them at A.
Weren't they
Here's
the 2
the thing.
seed?
I think.
No, they were 3.
I think
Oh,
the
they-
Grizzlies were 2.
I think
Oh,
the Kings.
yeah, you're right. Yeah,
The Kings were the story of last year. I don't think they can replicate
Yeah,
that
no,
magic.
they're not.
I disagree.
Because
They're
here's the thing. When you look at that roster, they had a fuck ton of players that were way outplaying their station, way overachieving.
Freaking Kevin Huerter.
It's very hard to replicate that year over year.
Or is it
I
just the
don't-
system they were put in?
It could be the system.
I don't think so.
I put
This
them
is why
top
the
B.
Jazz were
Top
successful
B.
for so
I
many
think,
years.
I think
back
you're
in the 90s.
underrating Mike Brown's system.
Yeah.
Mike Brown is a really, really good coach.
I know
Mike
that,
Brown
I
was
know
the coach
that
of the
he
Warriors
is.
when they won.
I know that he is, but I need to see another year before I commit them to A tier, because I think like if we look at A tier and we look at B tier right now, they are firmly in the B tier because you can compare them to those teams.
Yeah.
Because I think Portland is the Sacramento of this year. That's the thing, and I don't think
I could see
Sacramento.
that.
I don't think Sacramento can replicate what they did last year.
I agree with
I think
Rocco.
they can.
I think Sacramento,
Sacramento's-
regardless of how good you think that team is, I find it incredibly hard to predict them coming in the 3rd seed or better this
No,
year.
they're not.
I think they're falling below 3rd
I
seed.
think they could do 3 or 4, and for me,
And-
3 or 4 is A.
I'm putting 4 them for like 4 or 5.
I'm putting them 4 or 5, and I think. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a really
The Suns jumped.
really good system, really good depth, really good like set of players that they have. I just need to see more before I commit to them being like. Because look at that A tier. You got like Cavs, Clippers, Suns.
If I'm being real,
if
I
you
put
look
them
at
over
the
the
talent on the A team, if you look at the talent on the A tier versus the talent on the B tier, Sacramento fits firmly in the B tier.
Chemistry is
disagree.
a thing to keep in mind, though.
Chemistry
You're
is a
forgetting
thing to
chemistry.
keep in mind,
You're forgetting
but-
chemistry. You're forgetting coaching style. You're forgetting play
So
styles.
you're putting the
Talent,
Kings.
but I'm not,
You're putting
though.
the Kings
I'm
over the
not, though, because
Suns.
if we're talking about talent,
what you just said.
the Suns have everybody beat by a country mile.
Yes.
But guess what? They also have
I understand
fucking,
that.
like 2 guard forwards who really aren't are ball dominant, and they got 3 motherfuckers who can't really pass the ball like that.
No,
if we're talking about chemistry, and
I think
talent
Durant bringing the ball.
I understand that, but if we're gonna commit to Sacramento being an A tier team, we got to put Cleveland in S. That is the logical conclusion of that, because everything Sacramento does right, Cleveland does better.
That's
all right. We can put them in B.
Yeah, I put them top B.
No, I still think they're an A team. I think they're bottom of A tier.
I think they're bottom of A, top of B.
I put a top of B.
Top of B.
No, we should do a rock, paper, scissors like we did last time.
We all agreed they're top of B. Except you.
No, he said bottom of A.
Or bottom of A or top of B.
We have said top of B.
It's 2.5 versus 1.5.
Fuck you.
2.5.
No, we should be playing rock, paper, scissors.
What do y'all know about
bullshit.
Best of 3.
Best of 3.
Hey.
I want to get out of here.
No,
man.
I'm terrible.
Hey, what do
at
y'all
rock,
know
paper,
about? What do y'all know about?
Fuck
Hey, hold on.
All right,
What do y'all know about 3/5?
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
Top of B. Top of
This
B.
is bullshit. I have never. No, that's not true. I'm realistically in my lifetime. I'm probably like I've won 15% of rock paper scissors.
Okay.
I'm really
Next
bad.
team.
Back to the tier list.
Next team is the.
So we all got to be in
Knicks is
fucking New
B.
Hampshire.
Knicks
Next is a
B.
B tier team.
We're leaving at 11:30, dumbass.
I'm fucking. I have.
Yeah, dumbass. You want me to be honest?
We're leaving at 11:30.
You want me to be honest? Bottom B, top of C.
Bottom B.
Bottom B, top of C.
Yeah, I don't.
It's not top
Yeah,
of C.
whenever in B.
It's bottom B.
They're on the
Middle of B.
Timberwolves. They're on the Timberwolves.
Middle of
Okay,
B.
we all know they're in B.
They're
I don't
bottom
really-
B.
All right.
To be honest, I don't
Minnesota.
want to have a conversation about the Knicks.
Yeah,
I don't either.
We're good.
I'd rather
I
not.
do. I
No,
like the Knicks.
no one likes
Well,
the Knicks.
and
It's
here,
bottom B.
The majority wins and the minority doesn't, so we're not having a combo
Alright,
about it.
fine.
Rocco is a
As long as
minority
they're-
yet
as
again.
long as they're crazy. As long as they're in B, I'm not.
They're in
complaining.
B. We all agree.
Pelicans
bottom
are in
B.
C.
Hey, here's the deal. If we all agree, there's no real reason to have
Yeah,
a conversation.
I know.
I know,
We're
but like
recording
we
for
have,
an hour and 16 minutes.
I know, but
Yeah,
we're
let's
having
go.
a
Come on.
discourse about where they belong in B.
It's fine, but we don't have to
The
do
shit
that for
doesn't matter.
everyone.
It's in B.
It's the Knicks.
New
No one
Orleans
needs to talk
Pelicans.
about C.
All right,
C.
the Pelicans
B.
C.
B tier team.
B.
No.
B tier team.
I mean, if Zion's healthy,
Zion,
they're on the Timberwolves
Brandon
level.
Ingram. and fucking,
under every
we
assumption,
got
I'm assuming
CJ who
Zion's
played his
healthy.
ass off last year.
That's a fucking B.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram healthy.
Yeah.
Jonas
That's a B.
Valanciunas
go
is a
B.
really solid
Go B.
big man.
Hey, have you
Trey
seen how
Murphy,
Dyson Daniels develops in 2K? That's a
Trey
B
Murphy
tier
is a
team right
really
there.
solid player. Fucking,
Yeah, go
this
B.
is a B tier
B,
team
B.
for sure. They're on the level
Hornets
of the Knicks,
D.
at least.
Hornets D. D.
Hornets is D. Yeah, no.
Can we leave it
no
there?
Rockets D.
Rockets D. Heat.
Yeah.
Heat.
Hold on.
Heat
on.
B.
Rockets.
Rockets is a D. Rockets is a D.
Rockets is a D.
Yeah, you're right. No, never mind. I'm tripping.
Miami Heat.
A.
A.
I go
yeah.
Top of A.
Top of D.
Middle of A. Middle of A.
I go
They're
top
not
B.
better than the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I'm at top
I'm
B.
at top B.
Really?
They were
They
the
lost.
They were
they
the
lost
seventh.
Strus. They lost.
Yeah,
they were the
they were
seventh
the
seed.
seventh
You're right.
seed,
They
but
lost
look at
Gabe
what they did.
Vincent too.
Yeah.
Look at what they
Lost-
did to us.
Actually, you know what?
Hey, and guess who they did it with?
lost a
Max
lot.
Strus and Gabe Vincent.
They
who
really should have lost round
Who
one.
was Gabe Vincent or Max Strus before they got to Miami? You think they can't do it again?
They're
With who?
They aren't there.
Who's there?
Nikola Jovic?
Shut up.
That's-
Shut up.
oh,
They're B.
nah,
They're B.
nah.
Stop.
I've been they're B. Yeah.
They're B.
Oh.
I have a hard time putting a finals team in the B team.
They were the
Whatever.
seventh seed.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They made the fucking
Cinderella
finals.
run.
All right,
Cinderella
whatever.
run.
Hey, you want to know they made the
Fucking
finals?
Cody Martin was shooting like 90%.
The Knicks-
If we're
Hey,
saying that's a Cinderella run, we're putting the Kings in C.
Fuck
I'm
you.
kidding. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm kidding.
The
Bulls
Kings were able to
C.
get the Bulls.
C. Yeah. C.
D,
High C.
Bulls
High
is
C.
a
mid C.
High C.
Mid C.
They're worse than the Mavericks and
worse
the
than
Pacers.
the Pistons.
Yeah, but that's
they're
still
Worse than the
mid C.
Pistons. Lonzo's still
I think
hurt.
they're worse than the Raptors.
Yeah.
Again, this
I
is
put
one of
them
my
over the
teams.
I put them
but
right there where they
this,
are.
Yeah.
This is one of my teams, but the Bulls without Lonzo, it's a C tier team. They're-
On paper, they should be better, but
Yeah.
Nets C,
mid
bottom
mid
C, bottom-
mid C. Mid C.
Low B.
low B.
B?
Fuck off.
What are
he
you
has
on?
a point. Let him speak.
What?
Low B?
You're gonna say, Nick
He
Claxton?
had,
Nick Claxton.
Hey,
Nick,
hey,
hit us up.
top
We want you
five
on the
pure
pod.
center.
Look,
They were able to make it to the 6th seed last year.
Because they had freaking Durant
Hold on.
They did.
for most of the season.
Armani Brooks,
Don't forget about the fact
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And
Look at
Kyrie.
that ass lineup.
Also,
Look
Kyrie
at that
was on the
fucking
team.
shit lineup.
Also, Kyrie was on the team for
Don't
most
forget,
of the
don't
season.
forget
Harry
Mikal
Giles,
Bridges.
the
Pirate.
Pirate.
They
Listen,
brought
listen,
him
listen,
back
listen.
into the league
Listen.
just for the
Hey,
freaking
hey,
Noah
Lonnie Walker.
Clowney.
Hey, let me finish my sentence.
team is
Lonnie Walker
ass.
at the end of the season was able to pull it together. We saw Mikal Bridges go the fuck off.
Mikal Bridges is
once
tough.
he got there.
Mikhail was putting up 28 a game.
And not only that man is the most durable
So
player
we're putting
in the
him
league.
over Kyrie
He hasn't
Straight.
missed a game since fucking college.
So we're putting him over
Uh-huh.
Kyrie
Mikal.
and Luka. We're
Yes.
putting
No.
that team over
No.
Kyrie and
Yes.
Luka.
No.
Yes.
No.
Fuck
no.
up.
Yes.
No.
Mikal
I
Bridges-
said they're a low B.
Yeah.
Low B.
No, they're
Over
not
Kyrie
low
and
B.
Luka? No.
They're
Yes,
not low
they have
B.
no
Kyrie,
depth.
Luka, and who?
Holy
Ooh,
Maxi
a word
Kleber?
didn't come out of my mouth.
I think they're worse than the Pacers.
No.
I think you're smoking crack.
I think. Listen. I think
actually-
the Nets. The Nets.
at the lineup. Go back to the lineup.
They're top of C.
Listen to me about the
Who
Nets
is on
for a
that
moment.
team other
Listen,
than freaking Bridges
listen for a moment. So
and Nick Claxton?
Cam Johnson.
we got
Ben is
Spencer
speaking.
Dinwiddie, DFS.
Ben is speaking.
Spencer
Ben is
Dinwiddie.
speaking.
Claxton.
Wait, are you? No, I'm.
hello. There we are. All right. So the Nets are a fucking C tier team. They are not. They are not. They are not in the bottom of B tier. They do not fit. I love the Nets. I think they're a cool team to like currently. I think they have a cool core. They have fucking Mikal Bridges. They have Nick Claxton. They have
Pure
Cam
center.
Thomas. They've got some serious pieces over there, but it's not. I don't think they have enough to be anything beyond.
It's still
I think this team is at the same level as the Indiana Pacers right now. They're the exact same level
everybody
as
else
the
say
Indiana
C?
Pacers right now.
C. I don't know
C.
what.
I'll put them
They're
in
not
C.
B.
I don't.
Mid C.
I think they're the same level as the Indiana Pacers.
All I'm gonna say is if they make a playoff push, I told y'all motherfuckers.
They're not gonna make one. So
Thunder.
we don't
Bro,
have to worry.
every team is C.
Now I want to have the discussion. We put them in
Everybody-
C. They're in C.
The point of C tier is we think they're going to be all right, but they could make a playoff push. That's the entirety of C. You can make a case for everybody in C to make a playoff push.
I agree.
Except the Spurs. I
Except
fucking
the
hate the
Spurs.
Spurs.
Thunder.
They look like shit.
Thunder right
Thunder,
next to the
B.
Nets. Right next.
B.
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 I'm going C.
I have the Thunder as a B tier team.
I also have them in B.
Goddamn straight.
With the,
Bro, they're going to put up 40 assists a game.
That's an
No.
They also had
exaggeration.
Chet Holmgren.
Shea.
We got
And,
Shea.
and they're getting Chet.
Shea's
Who
not
doesn't
known for
fucking
his
pass?
passing.
Bro,
Yeah.
Shea's
They-
not known
your
for his
point.
passing.
they
Talk
made...
about how they're in B.
You're
but
just
they're in
thinking of
B.
Josh. You're literally just thinking of Josh Giddey
No, I'm
and
not.
his fancy passes.
Listen, they made noise.
And his classic move of running straight by people.
Yeah.
They made
They made noise.
They made noise in the play-in without Chet Holmgren. They had fucking what was his name? Jeremiah Robinson Earl at center. Fucking Kenrich Williams at center.
They
Now
had
they're
Jay-
getting
I
Chet
actually
Holmgren.
was Jay
Now they're
Williams.
getting the number 2 overall pick back.
Yeah, they got the Jalen.
That is a B tier team.
Listen.
They're competing this
They're
year.
low
Chet-
B.
listen.
But they're B.
Chet Holmgren, Rookie of the Year this year.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yes. I'm
still
absolutely.
going.
Yes.
Chet Holmgren is the Rookie of the Year
How
this
many
year.
times
I'm
do we have
telling
to
you.
see it where if a rookie doesn't like pretty much redshirts their first year in the league, spends a year in that building, getting
Training with the
advice-
whole team.
training with the whole team, getting advice from those veterans, using
Nerlens
those
Noel,
facilities.
Joel Embiid. Need I continue?
Ben Simmons won Rookie of the Year.
That's
He
one
should-
player.
and he shouldn't have won it.
And he shouldn't have won it. That's one
Also,
player.
you
It
use
doesn't-
Joel Embiid
All
as
right.
a point against my point.
Listen.
as if he's not, as if he didn't win the fucking MVP last year.
Ignore
7 years later?
Ignore-
You're talking
7 years
about
late,
rookie-
he's
ignore
the debate's about rookie of the
Yeah,
year.
you're
What
just
the
talking
fuck
about
does
this
it
year.
matter?
ignore all of these idiots arguing right now. Just know Chet,
smart, man.
just know Chet Holmgren is my pick for Rookie of the Year.
We can get in that on another pod.
Mine is
That'll be next pod.
Mine is GG. What was that guy? GG.
Hadid.
No.
Hey, 10 out of 10 right there.
Gigi Hadid winning the Rookie of the Year.
Sidney Sweeney.
All right, let's move on. Warriors. Golden State-
Showtime Sweeney.
Hey, Golden State Warriors, baby. Where are they at? I put them at B.
B. Yeah, B.
At B.
B.
I don't know.
They're at B.
B.
They
I
aren't
guess
lower than B.
They're a low B tier team.
They aren't lower
Yes,
than
they
B.
are.
no, they're not.
I put them. Like,
I feel like you forget the
I
fact
put them
that
heat level.
Stephen Curry
Heat
is
level.
Steph Curry.
Steph
They're-
Curry is
They're between Portland and Minnesota. Yes.
You want to be honest?
Kuminga,
Wait.
Moses Moody.
Any way I
putting
have it, it's like this.
I think
It's like that.
Why
Yes.
the Pelicans
I
so
agree.
high? Why you keep moving the Pelicans?
I agree.
I have it like that.
I think the Pelicans are a better team this year
Zion and
than the
Ingram are fucking
fucking
nasty.
Warriors.
That's fine. All right. Celtics S. We don't need to talk about. We already talked about them.
No
Celtics are S, yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Lakers.
I want to save the Lakers for last. Can we move on to Magic?
Let's do Magic.
Magic D.
No.
Oh, no. They're
C.
not that bad.
C.
See.
They're a C tier team, especially with Paolo.
For sure.
We're very
Paolo's-
exclusive with D.
They're
Yeah,
D
tier is for the
bad.
those motherfuckers.
Bad.
You're taking
yeah, the Pistons with a 15 seed.
No. You know what the D team is? You're tanking for
The
LeBron.
Pistons are going to be nice this year. They're going to be decent.
You guys are just choking.
Yo,
out their
if you're in the D team, you're tanking for LeBron.
pure center in the NBA.
He is.
Oh my God!
Onyeka
Knock it
Okongwu.
off. All right, final team. Listen,
He's on the
the
Hawks.
final team in our tier list is the Los Angeles Lakers. Where are we putting them?
That's a good question.
Bottom A.
They're high.
Bottom A.
They're high.
High A.
They're high for me.
I think.
Why would they be better than?
Can I look at the tier list real quick?
They got Alex Fudge.
I think the Lakers.
Are an A. They're an A.
The
They're
Lakers. The Lakers
Yeah,
are.
they're A.
The Lakers are a mid A tier.
They
team.
got named Alex Fudge.
I think they're
I think
second
they are
in A.
above the
You want to be
Clippers.
real? It's
Actually,
Why are you
that-
putting the Sun so low?
they don't have a point guard.
Doesn't
or
matter.
a 4 or a 5
They
or
do have a
anybody
forward.
on
They
the
do
bench.
have a forward, dumbass.
Who's their 4?
Kevin fucking Durant?
Bowl.
They got Bowl.
He's not a 4 though.
And they got.
He's been playing 4 for the
He's
last.
been playing the 4. That doesn't mean he's a 4.
He's been playing. The
And they
4
got depth from that trade.
for the last fucking like 4
I
or
under-
5 years.
I'm gonna have a stroke.
Okay, has he
Yeah.
ever won anything as a 4? Has he
God.
ever
Wait a minute,
done
whoa, whoa, whoa.
anything?
So not
Time out.
important.
Time out. If I'm correct, was he not playing the 4 before
Not
Kevin
Kevin
Looney was
Williams.
any good on
No,
the Warriors? Yes, he
you're
was.
not correct.
Draymond
Yes,
Green was
Draymond
the
Green was
4.
the 4.
Draymond Green was the 5.
That-
No, he
No, he
wasn't.
wasn't.
No.
When
Because-
the fuck was Draymond Green the 5?
It was
20
Curry,
2014, he
Thompson,
was the
Durant,
5.
Green, Looney,
Yes.
or whoever the freaking center was.
JaVale McGee.
Yeah, McGee.
Fucking
Yeah, McGee.
Zaza.
Yeah, McGee or
Zaza.
Zaza.
DeMarcus
Whatever.
Cousins?
Whatever.
Boogie
big
Cousins.
ass
No,
motherfucker
Boogie Cousins was
didn't
there
play
for
very
27
barely
games. He was there for 27
Mo
games.
Spates.
He wasn't
David
there.
West.
They weren't
David
there
West?
then.
Yeah, that was before.
I personally put them in the middle of A. I think they have a high.
One of my favorite
upside
NBA
as
moments
healthy.
is the Mo Spates shot at the end of the 2016 finals, and he just does like
I
a
think
step
that
back.
I personally
Matty
think that
Law.
the addition of Christian Wood is going to be a very big help.
I agree. I think that's huge for them.
I think that's
and
very
Gabe
massive
Vincent.
for them. I think that takes a lot of the load off AD.
Mm-hmm.
As
Wait, who
AD
you
can now play the 4, where he
Christian
wants
Wood.
to play.
Christian Wood. Yeah, I like
Christian Wood can
yeah.
play the 5.
I don't think he's gonna make that many.
And if Christian Wood can play the 5 and AD can play the 4, that means what? AD's a lot more durable. He can play a lot more games, which means we know when AD plays, he has the ability to put up numbers. This means we get to see him put up numbers for more games.
What you know about Alex
so-
Fudge?
Hold on, Marty. So you said you don't think Christian Wood is going to be that big of a difference maker?
He wasn't really on the Mavericks.
Yeah, but here's my thought. My thought is this is a much more low pressure situation for Christian Wood, and I think that's where he's going to thrive.
I think
Because realistically, on the Mavericks, before Kyrie moved over, it was basically Christian
Luka
Wood.
than Christian Wood.
I mean, they were
Christian
bringing him off
Wood
the
was
bench,
basically
though.
the 2 or 3 option.
Yeah, but they were bringing off the bench.
no,
He was
they
the
were,
2 or
bro.
3 option
He-
on that
he
team,
was
even if
starting.
he did come off the bench for some of it.
Yeah.
sometimes he
But
got off the
he
bench.
was the 2 or 3 option on that team.
You're
realistically.
misunderstanding the point of Christian Wood. Christian Wood, right, is supposed to give you 21 and 10 a game.
Shut the
21
fuck
and
up.
10?
Who
That's
are
what he's
you?
doing. 21
his
and
whole
10?
fucking career.
His
Hold
whole
on,
career.
Hold on.
Not his whole career. but
This
like,
motherfucker
You
thinks
know, if
Christian Wood is the
Wood was
next coming
putting
of
up-
Jesus.
If Christian Wood was putting up 21 and 10 his whole career, you know he'd be an all-star.
21 and 10
on the Rockets
For 41 games.
41 games on the Rockets.
He's like a fucking 16 and
Yeah,
and
look
8
at
guy.
Mavericks. He only started 17 games out of 67.
He's a 16.
Okay.
And,
He came
he's
off
like
the
a
bench the
16
whole
and
time.
Can I be
6
honest?
guy.
Can I be honest for a second? The reason that it's a low pressure situation for him, and this low pressure also takes a lot of the pressure off Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis doesn't have to play the 5. Guys, we know when we see players out of position, they are ending up a lot less durable. When we saw AD at the 5, he was a lot less durable. When we saw Tatum at the 4, a lot less durable. Jalen at the 3, a lot less durable. When AD is going to be able to play his position at the 4 now, that takes a lot of the pressure off him. And the fact that now AD can rely on somebody else in the paint who's going to bang down low with him. You know when AD was the best? You know when the Lakers won? When he was on that Lakers team? When they had JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard down there.
Who's he banging down low? Is it Alex Fudge?
It's very late at night.
if we call back,
Yeah, just so y'all know, we're at 10:48 p.m. right now, so we're getting a little
we're almost
silly.
Done. If we call back to
waving my arms around like
back,
a silly man,
like a silly man. If we call back to the finals winning Lakers, the reason that AD played so well on that team is because he was playing the 4, and he had 2 big men who knew how to play big men down low in JaVale McGee, in Dwight Howard. If you want to add a third at the beginning of the season, DeMarcus Cousins. He had those big men who could play the 5, and they knew their role was to be down there, help out, take some of the hits, so it would be a lot less on AD. This is what Christian Wood is going to be, and I'm telling you that's going to make him more durable and the ability to play more games, and him playing more games is going to help win more games.
I agree. So, real quick, do we want to just do a quick run through again of who our tiers are? We'll go S down. I guess I'll do it.
Can we order the tiers now that we're at the
Yeah.
end?
We can order the tiers. We'll start in S.
Let's real quick.
So the 3 teams in
Celtics
S.
first.
Celtics are first.
Celtics, Bucks, Nuggets.
Celtics, Nuggets, Bucks.
No.
Yeah,
Celtics,
I
Nuggets.
agree
Nuggets.
with Q.
No, Nuggets,
I agree
Bucks,
with Q.
Nuggets.
They have the
I agree
defending
with you.
champ shit.
All right, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Bucks
I'll
have
do it
more
this time.
depth.
No,
Yeah,
I get
Bucks
you.
have more depth this year.
Yeah. I just think the top two.
They
of them-
lost Bruce Brown. The Nuggets only lost Bruce Brown. The Bucks lost damn near all their depth. I don't want to hear anything about they have more depth. Hell no.
They lost.
They have Bobby Portis.
They lost Grayson
Shut the
Allen.
fuck-
Bobby Portis.
Who did they lose? Grayson Allen.
Pat Connaughton's going to be starting.
That's
fine.
yeah, whatever.
I think Dame and
Fine.
Dame and Guankus.
They lost Drew Holiday.
Dame and Giannis. Dame and Giannis. Sorry, that's my little cousin's call. Just comes out sometimes.
Guankus Antetokounmpo.
Nah. Him and Dame, them together is just better than the Nuggets. Like starting 5, I think.
Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, I think Giannis and Jokic are on like a very similar level.
I agree.
I think
And then
Jokic
Dame is
higher.
Dame is way better than Jamal.
Okay, I put
Jamal Murray in playoff
put-
time is
Yeah, I mean,
closer, but
I put
it's
Dame in
still
playoff time is
Dame
crazy
yeah,
too.
Dame
Here's
is
the
crazy
thing.
too.
Here's the thing. I put Jokic and Giannis on a very similar level.
yeah.
However,
Jokic
I
is
think
higher.
that you can't underestimate the impact that team chemistry has for the Denver Nuggets,
That's
the Brooklyn Nuggets, the Denver Nuggets.
Brooklyn
'Cause
Nuggets. Brooklyn, this one.
They've had the same core for the last 6 years, and they've had the same coach for the last 6 years, which, let's not forget, Milwaukee just fired Budenholzer.
They did.
That's true.
So
Hey,
they're
out Mike.
changing up their entire system. We haven't seen this Bucks team play basketball. We cannot, in good faith, rate them higher than the Denver Nuggets when we haven't even seen them play a game in their current
Also,
system.
you're gonna be seeing a lot less playmaking throughout that Bucks team now
And also,
that Drew Holiday was bringing.
let me put this clearly, right?
Compared to Jokic, who's a big man averaging 10 assists a
Yeah.
game.
I just think the Bucks top 3 is clear. The Nuggets top 3.
That's
Bucks top
true,
three.
but
Middleton,
I
Lillard,
think that
and Giannis.
that in a vacuum is true. I
Jokic,
don't think that
Jamal,
outranks everything
and
that
PJ.
everything that
And PJ.
Denver has going.
And
Middleton-
then
I put
Gordon's
Middleton
right
over him.
behind.
Yeah, but
okay, so listen.
Here's the thing.
I think
think-
Bobby. Brooke Lopez and Gordon
Wait,
are close.
All right,
let me-
hold on. This is an important statement.
All right.
Because it changes things. I've been convinced. I put the Nuggets above the Bucks.
All
Right
right.
now.
The Nuggets are.
I think
above
it's
the Bucks.
close, but I think the Nuggets
All right,
do
I
have
guess
the
it's all
Bucks.
about
a little-
It's not
Teamwork.
like it.
And
It is.
It's about scoring points.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to A tier. Let's
All
move
right,
on.
I'm just.
From A tier, in the A tier teams, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I think the
Los
Cavs
Angeles
are the top
Clippers,
team in the
Lake-
A tier.
Can I finish?
I think
Who
Suns
the
are
fuck's
too.
on the list.
Fuck
also,
you. All right, go
can
for
I
it.
just say
Fuck
something?
you.
One more thing, real quick. I think that the gap between S tier and A tier is very large. So it's not a knock against. It's not.
Shout out the
It's not-
Canucks. Vancouver.
It's not a knock against the Bucks.
Shout out Vancouver, man.
It's not a knock against the Bucks to put them at the bottom of S tier because the bottom of S tier is much higher than the top of A tier.
I agree.
It's not that
yes.
far.
It's not
Yes.
that far.
It's
Because the
it's a
Cavs
pretty
They're
are
big
above the
close.
difference.
Cavs.
The
Oh,
Cavs
yeah.
are
They're
close
not
to the
close.
rest of A
I don't
tier.
think
I
so.
feel
Cavs
like.
not close.
I don't know.
Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell.
Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
All right.
Bobby Portis.
We don't need to argue this because we already have them in the tiers. That's why we're here.
I know.
All right, in A tier.
All right, you want to hear my this is my ranking of A.
Oh,
Cleveland
shit.
Suns. Fuck you.
That's crazy.
Cleveland Suns, Lakers, Clippers, Grizzlies.
No.
You want me to be real?
No.
That's my
Cleveland, Lakers, Clippers, Suns, Grizzlies.
Why are the Suns so low?
I say Cleveland.
So Cleveland's 1.
Cleveland's 1.
Listen. Cleveland, Lakers, Clippers, Suns, Grizzlies.
Yeah, so
And
that's
what-
mine.
No.
I put the Suns higher.
Cleveland Clippers.
You're bugging. You're bugging.
No.
I'm gonna let you know with that one. I'm gonna let you know with that one.
We have to remember.
because-
We have to remember that the Clippers are unlikely to be as healthy as we hope.
Yeah,
they are.
that's
And
that's
also
why
my
I
reasoning.
have the Lakers above them.
Why wouldn't you put the Suns
PG's
over the
not coming.
Clippers?
I don't think
Because I think
PG's
the
coming back at
Clippers
the beginning
are
of the
still
season.
better than the Suns.
I think PG's out another
Kawhi
like 20
and
games.
PG.
Yeah, but they got
PG's
depth.
out
Kawhi
for
and PG,
20 games.
I feel like
Lakers
is
have
better
depth
than
and the two top
the
10
Suns.
players in the
Because-
league.
because they have
The
defense.
Lakers have depth.
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
Yeah,
And they
we
also have
actually
two of the
do.
top
Alex
10 players
Fudge.
in the league currently.
Alex Fudge.
Okay.
What is your obsession with
That's
Fudge?
a great name.
I'm
It's a
still
great name.
I'm still putting it Cavs, Clippers, Lakers, Suns, Grizzlies.
Look, we're never gonna agree on this.
I think
it's
I
Lakers,
think
Clippers.
I'm willing to deal with it the way it is right now. I just think that it's wrong.
Yeah,
I think this is correct.
I think
Personally,
that's fine. I'll just
live
I'll
with
conform.
Well, here's the thing. You put the Suns second. Hey, you want to be real? You put the Suns second,
Yeah.
so your opinion immediately went out the window when you did
Oh, okay.
that's
okay.
crazy.
that. Now we're going
Mark
on.
my
B
words,
tier
when
is
the
gonna-
Suns are the two
B
seed
tier is
in the
going to be
West.
a doozy because
They're gonna
we
be the
got a
two
lot of
seed.
teams in here. We got B and C tier are both going to be fucking forever. It's
Not
gonna take so
really.
long.
Not really.
You
I
guys are
feel
just
like
trying
some
to
of
be
these are
different.
definitely-
All
The
right.
Suns are good.
All right.
B tier. We have the Kings, Sixers, Portland, New Orleans, Minnesota, Golden State, New York, Knicks, Miami Heat, and the Oklahoma City Thunder. We'll start off with Marty.
I think the first four is correct. I'd put the Warriors over the Timberwolves.
Okay.
And then that's probably
No.
they got Steph Curry.
Give me.
You want me to be real? I leave it the way it is.
Why do you think
Give
it's
me-
Yeah. No.
Sac-
what is it like?
I put it like that.
Sacramento,
Yep.
Miami.
Ugh.
Ooh.
I don't know.
So you're-
Miami doesn't have
so you're-
those.
Miami's
deep
hard
in.
to judge right
Yeah.
now, I feel like.
They're a weird team.
Sacramento, Miami.
Okay. I'm not going to move it just because you say it. Because you're wrong.
I understand. I understand that. I'm
I don't
making a
get
point.
why we're not putting the
Sa-
Warriors over the Timberwolves.
Sacramento, Miami, Golden State, Portland, New York, New Orleans, Minnesota, OKC.
I have some thoughts.
Okay.
I think
Sure you do.
I think it's Sacramento.
Okay.
Then I've got give me the Sixers.
Fuck off.
Yeah. No, I agree.
No.
I have the
And
same top
I agree.
four.
All right. Sacramento, Philadelphia, then give me the Pelicans.
I agree. I'm not going to lie. Mine switched around. too.
Then give me the Heat.
Okay. Just so I can see this.
Then
The Warriors.
then the T-Wolves, then the Warriors, then the Trailblazers.
Why? What?
Who in the Timberwolves has won anything
Okay.
ever?
You want me to be real? This is where mine switches up.
And then Portland, Knicks, Thunder.
You want me, mine is so that 4.
I
Then
don't get why we're saying the Timberwolves.
Then
are-
mine is
Yeah,
Warriors.
there we go.
Portland.
Yeah,
Knicks.
Knicks.
Yeah.
Timberwolves. Thunder.
that's fine. That's
mine.
I can live with
I don't
that.
hate
I can
it.
live with
I can
that.
live
That's
with that
fine.
as well. That's
So
that's all
so
right.
for B
no
tier,
one
it
on the
is
Timberwolves has won anything.
I still think New Orleans is too high.
Mike Conley.
disagree.
Y'all have
Mike
been playing,
Conley.
Y'all have been
He's
playing.
40.
Y'all have been playing too much 2K.
Yeah, you're freaking Miley.
I think that New Orleans surprises you. This
Yeah,
year.
no, I think if they're all healthy, they'll be good. It's the same thing with the Clippers.
They
They're not
also
going
made
to
the
be.
playoffs last year.
Yeah.
New Orleans isn't surprising anybody who's played my NBA in the last 5 years because they always win a fucking title in year
Yeah.
one.
That's
That's
not
true.
what I mean. I mean real basketball.
All right,
People,
all right.
people
CT.
watch real
CT,
basketball
it's
and
11
don't
o'clock.
care
I
about
understand what you're saying. You're just wrong.
You're wrong.
You're wrong. No, he's not.
You're insane. You're in pain. I can tell.
Hey,
Shout out
Hey,
Dax,
loving me,
friend of the
I'll
pod.
hey, a healthy Zion and a healthy
He is not. He is not
a healthy
not a friend.
Zion
I'm
and
not
a
a friend
healthy
of his.
Brandon Ingram is a very bad duo to have.
It
That's
is.
all I'm gonna say. Zion is working on being dominant. They keep saying that he is working on being the most dominant player of all time.
Dominant.
And when
eating
he's been playing,
cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
and when he's been playing, he's honestly up there. He's fucking up.
Oh
there.
yeah, he's crazy.
When he plays, that's an
all
all-star.
time.
We're talking.
No one stops him.
We're talking.
No
about
one
in
said
the
all
league
time.
right now.
No one
motherfucker.
said all time.
God damn, you're a dumbass.
Let's move on to C.
Listen,
God
I took what Q said and I thought Ben was responding to that shit.
No,
Fucking
All right,
hard.
C tier.
C
We're
tier.
running. It's 11 p.m. here.
we're running on towards fucking an hour 40.
Yeah.
So we gotta.
It's gonna be a long one, guys.
I
We just posted as is. I think.
mean, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
the Pistons are above the Magic, but
Go. I'll start this one off.
I think the
So,
Pistons.
me
You guys
personally-
are gawking the freaking Pistons.
I
You're
have-
crazy.
I have Mavericks.
They won 17 games. Was
Hold on,
it
hold on,
17 games last year?
All right, let's let Q
I'm gonna
talk.
be real,
and
I
then
have
we'll get to it.
Mavericks, Pacers, Bulls, Nets,
Yeah, that's fine.
Jazz.
Yeah. Oh, I put
Jazz,
Jazz over Pistons.
Raptors,
Yeah,
Atlanta,
that's fine. I'm fine
Pistons,
with
Spurs, Magic.
fine-
That's mine.
that. I'm fine with that. I like that.
That's mine personally.
Yeah.
I have some thoughts as well.
Yeah, Pistons.
All right, who's going next? Me?
Marty
You can
said
go
that
for it.
he
Marty?
was basically the same.
Yeah, no.
you can
all
go
right.
for it, Rock. I'll
yeah,
take last.
that's fine.
Let me get
I think the top four doesn't change. I don't think the top
Indiana.
four changes. Yep. What?
Indiana 1,
Yeah. I
Atlanta.
mean, that can be argued.
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
No.
So actually,
no.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop you right there. Someone mute his mic.
hey,
Atlanta being at number 2
No, 3.
is
You said-
one of
in
the
the
worst
C
takes.
tier,
Wait.
bro.
Wait, you put them 2?
Yeah, you
I
put
put
them
Over
two
the
in C
Mavericks?
tier.
over the Mavericks.
Oh my god.
Over Kyrie and Luca with who?
DeJounte Murray and Trae Young are better than Kyrie and Luka.
I think that's
I'm
one of the
talking
worst.
about
Because other
a
than
team.
that, both
I'm
teams
talking
got
about a
jack
team.
shit.
I'm talking
Other than
about
that, both teams got
team.
jack shit.
Anyone that's listening, I wish you guys saw Marty's face just now. That shit was precious.
All right,
that was
all right,
fucking
all right,
timeless.
all right. Give me
Christ.
Indiana, Atlanta,
Oh, fuck off.
Detroit.
Get the fuck out of here! Hey, shut his mic off.
Crazy. All right, I'm taking over. I'm taking over.
Let me
goes.
just finish.
Fine.
This fucking Disney.
I won't say any
this
stupid shit
Disney
from now
list
on.
over here.
Indiana, Atlanta, Detroit. Give me
This Mickey
Brooklyn,
Mouse ass list.
Brooklyn, Dallas,
This nigga forgot who's on the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago,
Shut the fuck. Get his list out of here, Ben. Go.
Magic,
No.
Utah,
No.
Toronto.
Magic over
Spurs.
Utah?
That is one of the ugliest
Shut up.
lists you
Shut
could have
up.
made.
Magic
out of
over
this tier
Toronto.
list.
Shut up.
Magic
All right.
over Toronto.
Yes,
right.
Magic over Toronto.
All right, listen.
Franz Wagner.
Oh, shit.
Listen. All right.
Shut
up.
Shut up about Franz and Mo. Don't give a damn.
Moritz Wagner.
All right.
Jalen Suggs,
Oh,
the best
fuck.
player in
He
college
sucks.
basketball
No, listen,
2
he
years
fucking
ago.
sucks.
We're pretending like he doesn't
You know who
fucking
else was
exist
tough in
'cause he had a
college
bad
ball?
start to
Jalen
his career.
Suggs.
Trey Jones.
Jalen sucks.
I'll
bro.
tell y'all what.
You know who else was tough in college? Shabazz Muhammad.
Fucking
Listen.
Adam Morrison.
Don't
was
talk
tough
to
in
me
college.
shit about fucking college.
I'll tell you guys something.
Hashim the Beat.
I'll tell
The
you guys
second coming
something
of Larry Bird.
preemptively about my list. I don't disagree with the Magic are not the worst team in this tier.
Oh,
Yeah, the Pistons
they're
are.
not.
You're right.
no, they're not.
Listen,
Hey,
listen.
you want me to
All
real
right,
the Spurs are.
Here's
Spurs
my
or Pistons
Here's
are the
my
worst.
here's my list. So I think I have Pacers.
I can be okay
Thank
with.
you.
So
Nigga, that's not where we were
You're
disagreeing
at the
with you
Mavericks
on.
at like 8
all right,
out of that.
all right. I've got Pacers, Mavericks, Nets,
Pacers, man.
Bulls.
I want you guys to keep in mind that the Bulls have Levine, DeRozan, and Vooch still,
Yeah.
and Pat Williams.
What'd they do last year?
Did they get Beverly? Who got Beverly?
They do have Beverly.
Yeah.
I like
Friend of the pod.
Pacers, Mavericks, Nets, Bulls.
I'm okay with that.
And then I
think that the Nets and Bulls are interchangeable. Personally,
I'll take the Jazz.
Okay.
Then I will take the
Don't say Detroit. Don't say Detroit.
Raptors.
yeah.
Good pick.
Then give me.
How are the Raptors above the Pistons?
The Raptors have a
'Cause they
solid
are.
team. The Raptors have a solid
Then
team.
The Raptors have
Listen.
proved themselves at
Listen.
least.
Yeah.
Then
Pistons won 17 games.
this is where I take the Magic.
You know what? Wait. Toronto Magic, Atlanta.
Toronto Magic, Atlanta, Detroit, Spurs.
You want me to be real?
Thank you.
Detroit is
You want me to
not
be
at the
real?
bottom of this.
You want me to
They
be real?
won 17
You want me to be
games.
real? I'm not mad at Ben's list.
That's
the
all right.
only one that I believe is interchangeable is the Nets and the Bulls, and I believe
I
that
think
only
Atlanta could
because
be
you're
better than
forgetting that
Magic.
they have 2 All-Stars, 3 All-Star capable players on that team.
Who's 31 and 35?
So?
Who is 35 on that team?
Voos, maybe? I don't know.
Boost is
No,
29.
no,
30.
DeRozan's like
they're
35.
both up
DeRozan's
there.
up there.
DeRozan's
They're
33,
old
34.
as hell. They're
30,
old
33,
as shit.
34,
I think the
35.
Nets are better than the Bulls.
But this is next season. I think
Okay,
next
I think the
season.
Nets are better than the Bulls.
I don't think
Right
so.
now,
I
the
think the
Bulls are
Bulls.
better than the Nets.
Yeah. Fully.
Right now, the Bulls are better than the Nets fully healthy.
If that 3 starts, they're better than the Nets.
Yeah, fully healthy, which includes
You're
Lonzo.
forgetting-
No, I'm not including Lonzo.
No.
I'm
Pat
including like
Williams,
the people that play.
Pat Bev will be starting point guard on that team. That's a crazy. Yes.
What about Ayo?
Who is
What about Ayo?
You want to be Ayo's not
Ayo-
starting over Pat. Ayo's not
I
starting
had
over Pat yet. Not Pat.
No, he's not.
Listen,
I'd
man,
say give it-
I
like
love
Ayo,
Ayo
actually, but-
You
You
give Ayo another year, he'll start. Right now, he's not starting over Pat Beverly, especially with the lineup they
agree.
have right now. They're going to need some more
Yeah.
defense.
They got who
and
they got
Pat
off the bench?
Bev being
Kobe
that
White.
defense and playmaker
I think that this is the most reasonable, and agreeable list for us though.
right now. So Indiana Pacers,
I think it's that's
fine.
fine.
I would
Pacers,
personally have
Mavericks,
the Nets
Bulls.
over the Bulls, but I'm not mad at this.
I promise you,
You know what?
when,
I'll switch
when
them.
Detroit is a 7 seed this year, everybody gets to talk to me. Everybody
7
gets to
seed?
apologize.
No.
Okay, so
Maybe
here's the
7
thing. When you
games
really think
won.
about that, if we're looking at this roster,
They only won 10 more
you wanna-
last
you-
year.
You want to be real? It'd be so Celtics at 1, Bucks at 2, Cleveland 3, Sixers 4, Heat 5, Knicks 6,
Okay, yeah.
Pacers 7, 8. Yeah, no, they're not.
I'd only switch the Hawks and Magic, I think, on the C tier.
I think
the Magic are better than the Hawks this year.
I think you're forgetting that DeJounte Murray and Trae Young were both All-Stars.
And they got Capella.
And they still
and
have
Sadiq
Capella.
Bey. They got a solid.
I think that the Magic overall have a better team, and I think Paolo takes a big
Here's
jump,
the thing.
even though he had a really good rookie season already.
I think it's
Also, I think
And I think we're underrating.
Hey, we didn't do the D team.
Markel
D tier.
Fultz is a really solid player.
very much so.
You know what? Actually,
Very
no.
much.
Franz Wagner,
Right
really,
now,
really solid
with
player.
the depth and the young core that the Magic have, I will be in agreement of this list. Wendell Carter's
Wendell
don't forget
Carter's
Wendell.
really fucking good.
They've had a young core for like 10 years. They still don't win.
But right now
They're
they have
gonna
a really
be better
good young
this year,
core.
I guarantee you. They're gonna be a decent
All right,
team.
let's go
this
on
year.
to D.
No. One
I
thing
like
real
D
quick.
the way it is.
The thing we need to agree on about the East is that seeds 4 through 12 is the difference of 5 games. It's very tight.
Yeah.
It is very tight
All right.
because
You're right.
those are all very, very solid teams, and that's why we're all arguing because we see different things in different players, and we I understand
Hey, who's
why.
the 15 seed that year?
5 through 12
Shut
was a
the fu-
difference.
I swear to
5
fucking
through
God.
12 was a difference of 7 games.
Exactly. And I think it might look a little different this year, but it's going to be the
games.
same idea.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of good teams in the East. The East is very, very,
The
very
East is
strong.
stacked like shit. Now let's get on to the D tier, the shitters.
This is the important
motherfuckers who
ranking.
are they're trashing it for LeBron. Personally, I believe. I like the order in the way it is, where it's Wizards.
I'd put
Hornets.
Rockets 1.
I put Rockets 1.
Yeah. They got Van Fleet.
I think
The fuck up.
They got Van Fleet.
I think the Rockets.
Jalen
are-
Green.
I think Rockets are 2. I think Hornets are the worst team.
Yeah.
Washington's
I
the best
thi-
out
I
of
think
those.
Charlotte's the worst team in the
I
league.
do
I'm
want to
fine with
say
that.
Miles
Charlotte's the worst.
Bridges is coming back.
I know.
Yeah, I still,
They're still
I
the
still
worst
think
team.
they're the
Look
worst.
at me there, I talk about-
Hornets
I know.
are the worst
Give me
team here.
Timbers.
Washington's first. Rockets are second. Hornets are last.
I think I leave it the way it is.
No, I put Rockets higher.
Where do you have Rockets versus Hornets?
I have
Because they also got rid of
I have
players.
Rockets, Hornets, Wizards.
Well, I think
You think the Wizards are the worst
I
on
got
the board?
Hornets
Yeah,
last.
because if you look at all right, neither team has
LaMelo's the best player.
Neither team has chemistry. Neither team has nobody wants to win.
The Wizards have chemistry.
They don't.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
The minute Jordan Poole touches the ball, the chemistry goes away.
Exact. Thank you.
You want to be real? The most competent team here, chemistry wise, is actually probably the Hornets.
That's true.
No, it's the Rockets.
No, it's
the Hornets.
They got
the
like
Rockets don't pass to each other.
They're
all playing ISO ball.
But not.
Yeah, but they got Fred VanVleet. You were freaking
Bring
talking
Van
about
Vliet
him earlier in his
Bring Van
playmaking.
Vliet in there.
Yeah.
You got some players on Houston, and I think they have the most potential out of those three.
I've got
to admit,
Dylan Brooks is
I've got to admit,
of that team.
I think that
Not the
these
downfall.
three teams are
He won
so
the FIBA
close
World Cup.
that I do not
fine.
give a shit.
SGA
They're
won that
so
cup.
close that I don't
no,
give
I don't
a
care
shit.
either.
Nah, Dylan was going crazy in that final.
I think
Yeah, no,
I don't give
he
a-
was.
Against who?
I think
The
anywhere
US.
these teams
Wait,
go,
no,
Slavia?
wait, yeah, no.
anywhere these teams go, I'm not-
Yugoslavia?
That's
What are
not
we
a that's
talking
not a
about?
country anymore. But
Who?
I think that anywhere these teams go in this list,
the
I'm not going to
USSR.
be aggressively.
You want me to be
mad
real?
about
These are the
anything.
motherfuckers tanking for LeBron. I don't give a flying fuck where they are. I personally just believe that the
that's
Rockets are going to be
crazy.
the worst.
Here's
Tank.
the thing.
I never thought I'd be saying tanking for LeBron in 2023.
I'm
For real.
aggressively mad about most of this list, but what I will say,
That's crazy.
what I will
You have
say,
shitty opinions.
shut up. What I will say is I think there's like 24 to 25 teams in the league that can make the playoffs, that are playoff capable teams.
I don't disagree. I think there's a lot of teams.
The only teams I put out of that group are the Spurs, the Wizards, the Hornets, and the Rockets. So it's 26 really, because I think and maybe the Jazz. I don't like the Jazz, but I think
the Jazz can make the playoffs.
In terms of league parity this year, we're going crazy. We have a lot of parity in the league. We have a lot of teams that can come up and
There's
surprise
a lot
you.
of talent.
There's a lot of talent in this league. There's
How much time
You're
are we
talking
at?
about
There's a lot of
expansion.
we are
How much
at
time are we at?
we are at 1 hour 49 minutes and 46
Can we
seconds.
make it to 2 hours with one more topic? Because we had a conversation about this a lot.
2-hour podcast.
No,
I want to run it. I want to.
Nah, but
I gotta go
I'm
submit
not
that paper.
Yeah,
Tell me, you never submitted?
I have to fucking
Did you bring your
pack.
backpack?
I haven't
I-
packed
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, no,
Can I just?
let's
think
get
we're
this
done.
one.
All
thing
right,
done
so this
and
is
then-
our tier list. We will post it on our Instagram
No,
for anyone
no.
that cares.
Q has a topic. Let's talk
Yeah,
about the topic
yeah.
and then we'll be done.
Oh God.
What's your current top 10 players in the league?
Oh, God.
I don't give
This
a
is
shit.
this is another
This is
hour. That's
no,
another
shut
hour.
up. We're not doing this. We can't do this today.
All right.
Number one,
Hey,
Alex
hey,
Fudge.
Hey, listen,
We cannot do this
Hey,
today.
hey,
Sasha
Here's-
Mamu.
nah. Everybody give a quick 10. We don't have to have discourse, and then that'll.
I
set
don't
us up
have
for
like
next-
a 10 ready to go.
I don't have a 10
Not
ready
in
to go
order.
either.
Not in order. Just the top 10
All right,
players
I'll
in
go.
the league.
I'll go. All right, this is not in order. LeBron, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid, Tatum, Dame, Curry. This is hard.
It's
like,
really hard. I wish I had
Am I
time to
missing anyone
prepare.
huge? Am I missing anyone big?
Yeah.
Doncic.
Yeah, yeah.
And did you say Embiid?
Yeah, I said Embiid.
Davis.
SGA.
Shut.
Nah, I don't know if I put Davis.
Tatum? Did you say Tatum?
He did say
I
Tatum.
put Kawhi over Davis.
31, 6, and 5. You want to tell me to shut up? Top 5 in MVP voting.
I thought we were having
22
no
years old?
discourse.
No discourse.
Yeah, no
God.
discourse. Kevin Durant.
Oh, true.
Oh shit!
That would have been
Kevin Durant.
Forgot
rough.
he existed.
Shout out Kevin. Yeah, that's. I think
Our
I
Kevin?
said 10. Our
Our Marcus?
Shout out
All
our
right, Rocco,
Kevin.
go.
All right. LeBron, Giannis, Tatum, Jokic, Durant, Curry, SGA, Davis, Embiid.
You hated that one.
Who am I forgetting?
Did you say Giannis?
Yeah.
you did.
Tatum.
Dame.
Tatum.
No, I said Tatum.
Dame.
Dame.
Say Curry.
I did say Curry.
I don't think.
All right.
You don't think Curry's top
My
10?
list, this is like not the top 3 I know are ordered. I have Jokic, Giannis,
Yep.
Embiid
Yep. Nope.
No discourse, bitch.
Wait, this is in order?
in order.
He's not the third best player in the league.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
is.
like him, but
Yeah,
he is. So Jokic, Giannis, Embiid.
Then we've got Shut the Fuck Up, Rocco. I didn't say shit when you said
No
anything.
discourse.
No one said shit when you made your SGA pick, bitch.
All right. I've got... Holy shit, DJ Moore's crazy. Anyway.
49.
Anyway. So,
Jesus.
Jokic, Giannis, Embiid. Then this is no longer in order. I've got
Holy shit.
Tatum, Luka, Curry,
Luka.
Dame, KD, Braun, and who's going to be my last one? Give me Mamu.
Shout out Alex Fudge.
All right.
I couldn't think of someone, so I'm taking Mamu.
Yeah.
All right. My 10, Jokic, Embiid, Tatum, Giannis, LeBron, KD, Dame, Curry. What do I do? Doncic. Who's after Doncic? Fuck, I hate to say this.
Clint Capella.
Jalen Duren.
You want me to be honest?
Jalen Duren.
D Mitch might be my 10. D Mitch might be my
D
10.
Mitch?
D Mitch
That's
might
a
be my 10.
that's a take.
Who'd you?
All right.
Who'd you
He
pick
might
up?
be.
Who's like someone?
I didn't
big
take Davis.
Yeah, I didn't take Davis either. Who?
I didn't
I
either.
took D Mitch.
I took
Oh,
Mamu.
did you not
so-
take like Kawhi?
listen.
I didn't take Kawhi.
Yeah.
All right.
I picked D Mitch over
All right,
Kawhi.
y'all. So
I don't even like Kawhi.
This-
But here's what I wanted. I wanted to show this list just to
Where the
prove.
fuck did
Come
Rocco
back,
go?
bitch.
Jesus Christ.
I just wanted to make this list to show a point of the amount of talent that is currently in this league.
Oh yeah, I think there should be an expansion.
We have
not even
not
lying.
only the current talent of the new
Especially
generation.
Mamu.
We still have the current talent of the older generations who can
Was
still
it
play
Sviatoslav?
and who still have lots of longevity.
so ugly.
Svitoslav?
Can I
Sviatoslav.
finish my point, bitches? Thank you.
I thought it was.
I was not done. We basically have the long. Okay. So we have the long talent of the new generation, and then we have the old talent and the longevity of players like LeBron, KD, Curry. We still have them, and then we have that new talent of Tatum, Doncic. Jokic is kind of in that middle stage, but Jokic. And I just wanted to show how much talent is in the league and why these rankings make it so hard, because there is so much talent. So when we get into these strong debates about teams, it's because you can't think about just talent anymore, because there's so much talent in the league. You have to think about other things like depth and chemistry and coachability and all that jazz and play style and all that. So when we have these arguments and we're making these long discussions, it's because of those reasons. It's not based truly off talent. And that was going to be the point I made.
I
with that.
100% agree with that.
Did you unmute us?
I unmuted it.
All right.
I've been muting and unmuting people when people try to make points all podcast long.
Yeah, I know, and it fucking sucks.
It sucks, but we're also fucking stupid and we all have ADHD, so
We
I don't
gotta
know.
work
I gotta
on
do
that.
something.
We gotta
Sign
work
me
on
up.
that if we're gonna make it big time, like Mamu.
Shout out the Mamu podcast.
Anyway, I think with that being said, that'll wrap our fucking 10th episode and
Yep.
our longest
Yep.
ever
Deluxe-
episode of the Nick
deluxe
Claxton
episode.
fan
Number 10
club.
had to be a long boy.
This shit went crazy.
Yes, sir.
Anyone that's been watching this whole time or like
Shout out
listening,
y'all.
because obviously some of these are just audio at this point, but
Yeah.
we
Episode
we
9's
really
not
really
even out yet.
Yeah,
as
it's
of
true.
the recording of this.
Episode 9 will be out when we're probably in New Hampshire.
but we
It will.
we legitimately we appreciate you guys so much if you are paying attention to what we're doing. We're
110%.
doing this for fun. I know we say this a lot, but like we genuinely appreciate any support we get. It's just something that we find like
Calming.
it's calming. It's something that we get to like just stop
That sounds
thinking about
crazy
everything
'cause we're
else,
screaming,
and it's
but
just
yeah.
like we get to talk about something that we all love. So we really really appreciate you. Make sure that if you are watching, just like maybe subscribe, like the videos,
Join the Patreon.
And
join the Patreon that
it's-
doesn't exist.
it's the sort of thing where, like,
Mamu
If-
videos.
Check out our
if we
Spotify
didn't
now.
have somewhere to be tomorrow, and if we didn't want to keep this shit, like, at least quasi succinct, like we would not go for 2 hours. We would go for 6 because we would just not shut the fuck up. And there's so much discourse to be had, and we have so much fun talking about it. And we're so like happy and excited to have a platform to just do this shit and fuck around for a little while and talk about basketball and forget the outside world exists. So again, as Ben said, as I'm sure we all agree, thank you so much for anybody who's been watching, listening, whatever. It means the world. And, you know, it's just really cool to have a platform to talk about this.
And shit, I mean, we have talked for 6 hours about basketball
Yes,
before.
we have. That's how it started.
It is some of the worst basketball discussion you would have ever heard. I'm so glad that we have
We've
evolved.
done it before, and guess what? We're probably going to end up doing it again.
Man, we're going to be talking about this the whole walk home, the whole time we're packing. Fucking
this weekend. Shit.
Oh my God, bro. Nah, because like you think this shit's crazy. Think about this, but we're not editing it for, you know, fucking putting it on the internet. Like
We're not planning discussion. We're just talking.
think about it. Think about how long we would go for if we weren't like, all right, we kind of got to get the fuck out of here at some point. Like we would just go fucking forever, and we have. Just not on audio.
I spaced out, my fault.
Bro, you was just staring at me for mad long.
I spaced out.
I was going crazy.
That's how I know I've been here too long. I'm starting to get tired because I spaced the fuck out.
But yeah,
Seriously though, shout out y'all guys.
Shout out my
Keep supporting us so that we can keep making good stuff. Though I will say,
Absolutely.
we enjoy making great content, but at the same time, when there is support, it is a lot more motivating to make said good content when we are getting followers and subscribers and likes and all that, because that means that we're seeing that you guys are enjoying it, and it helps with our confidence. So
Absolutely.
Please continue to support. We love you guys very much.
Can I say one last thing?
Yep.
Mahmoud, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the pod.
Absolutely.
Hey, any small time basketball players,
Alex
anybody.
Fudge.
Hey,
If you know Andrew Sims,
Andrew Sims, hit
any
us up.
person who enjoys the sport of basketball,
J.
whether
Cole?
it's talking about it or playing about it,
LeBron.
reach out to us in any way, and we will try to figure out a way to have you on the pod, because we love talking ball, and we would just love to hear other people's perspectives,
get
because
Bant
we
on
have to
the
hear
pod.
each other's sometimes really dumb perspectives every day. Rocco Colucci. Rocco
Listen,
Giuseppe
man.
I
Colucci.
respect your opinion, Rocco.
Y'all just don't want to hear the truth. That's all that is.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Until next time.
We finally crossed the 2 hour mark, by the way.
Hell yeah.
God.
All
How
right.
do you get out of here?
Yep. Good night and God bless.
Good
See you
night. God
next
bless
time.
America.
I'm
We'll be here for
agnostic,
episode
but
11 of the
episode
Nick
11.
Claxton Fan
gonna be 3
Club
hours.
Podcast.
Yeah,
Send this shit.
Good
yeah,
night.
yeah.
End that shit.
Hey, good night. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. See you next week.